Okay. Oh. Is it started yet? Did I show up on camera? Oops. I was totally oblivious about getting everybody already started this out.
And we're live.
Woo.
And that was Victor in the background showing up to his screen after walking away from it. Okay, so welcome to session 35. We've made 35 sessions so far and not died, which is always a good thing. At the table today we have Mark.
Ooh, just me. Hi, I'm playing Primwich Stout, Master, Rogue, Thief, Detective, all-round good guy, and Master of a fantastic slave.
I'm sure that won't come back to haunt you.
I've not got the video.
You've lost the video?
Definitely master of a fantastic slave, but not a fantastic slave. A fantastic master of a slave.
I word that in a particular way for David, don't worry.
Okay, and then the next person online we have is Annie.
I'm playing Nexa, a half-orc barbarian, with some questionable relatives wandering around the city.
Well, you
Killed
met two of them
crocodile
so far.
once. It was a good time.
And you got to wrestle a shark.
That's true, I did wrestle a shark. Creatures of water are not safe.
Then we have David online. You may be going through a time.
Apologies, just hang on 2 seconds. Hello, I am Dave. I play Bella Silvertongue, a human, sometimes sorcerer, maybe a healer. Who can tell?
Also in his home city, which is also good.
Oh, fantastic times. Debauchery for all.
And
Except for mine.
Hey!
next person online we have is Jeremy.
Yes, good evening. I'm playing Cordar, the elven half-human fighter, would-be hero of Sandpoint, but unfortunately living in the shadow of his much more impressive brother/relative/sibling in some manner.
It doesn't help that when they're younger than you, they look older.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe his sibling is just pure human.
I'm pretty certain he's half-elf as well. So, but he's probably human, half-elven.
Quite possibly. And then though that would also be sort of interesting considering you probably wouldn't have shared the same parents then.
No, that's right. As I said, kind of sibling, the sort of thing, yeah. Throwing in both a bit discarded amongst the having grown up in Sandpoint, but never really actually belonging to any particular family, probably sort of gravitated together.
That's
Maybe we have the same father.
Okay, and the last one online today is Victor.
Hello. I'm Victor. I am a druid vampire slayer. Don't question. And I play King Zero of the Wild. A man that is the moral compass of the group, obviously. And the vampire killer of the group, first off. And that's it.
That's okay. I'm sure that I won't accidentally put more vampires into the story for you.
What do you mean more vampires? There's never been any vampires.
Oh no, there's been at least 3.
Well, I am counting, man. I am counting. I am vampire slayer.
Well, you haven't met the 3 from Magnemar yet. You did sense them. Okay, so tonight's session is picking up from where we left off last session, where you had managed to beat up the childhood menace of Nexar and Balath and loot all his treasures. You return back to Zalam to trying to get the name right, so I actually get it right. Zalara's house.
And we discovered the fact that we probably hadn't met Zalara when we first did because we found her head amongst Gudrun's belongings.
Yep.
Along with the deck of cards she apparently used while she was talking to us that first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Why don't David have a deck of cards?
We actually do have a deck of cards now, by the way.
that is her deck of cards.
I know we have a blood-soaked Haroku
Harrow deck.
deck. So, and Jeremy, I'll send you a list later on, so you know. But yeah, so I'm just writing up all the thing in something I can read actually. The loot list.
It's always amusing when you read back what other people have written down.
And I'm going, what the hell did I say there? But yeah, like I think so Pimwinkle's memories was that Pimwinkle broke into the place. You guys decided to turn up eventually when I had it all under control, and then we went down and killed a crocodile and the guy that two people hated. Then we came back and we found out, well, the person we thought was still alive wasn't actually alive, or some of us did anyway, and then we have a new home to settle into for a little bit. So
But Pimwinkle didn't get to see any of that because he disbelieved.
I don't believe in anything.
Okay, so yes, they now have a their own little cottage in Corso and Corvosa. It's been left to Nexar because Balath wasn't around.
Well, and obviously Zalara obviously got on much better with Nexar than she did with Balath. Perfectly understandable.
Okay, so one of the things you do have is that brooch.
Okay.
It's a nice, pretty brooch.
Yeah, beautiful.
Cool brooch.
Not that Kenya doesn't care anything about that, but
Does anyone know anything more about that brooch?
Yes, it's the royal seal of Corvosa.
Yep. So the brooch.
So Victor, you're getting a lot of feedback from your mic right now.
oh, maybe that's me. 1 second.
Yeah, that's not me.
Well, I have the name of the person up putting out the most sound.
But yeah, so odd that Gudrun would have a royal brooch among his belongings. So,
Yep, gold royal brooch. Yep.
well, I guess he was running a bunch of pickpockets, so maybe he just got picked up and lost somewhere.
Or maybe the queen has him underpaid.
Mm-hmm.
Now we and because I've got the loot list, I know this. We also have a ring with the name Emma on it. Mm-hmm. A silver ring. And I think my memory might serve me correct. That was the companion of the king, wasn't it?
What?
Silver Emma? Yeah.
No.
Was it? No, something? Okay. I'm just trying to remember I didn't write that one bit down 100%. So.
You mean like companion? You mean the new queen?
Yes.
They married a year or so ago.
Yep. That's what I was thinking, but I could have been wrong on that one because I didn't write that down properly. So, but we do have a ring with the name Emma on it. I don't know if that was
Not the name of the queen. It's Iliosa is the name of the new queen.
Yeah. We also
Yeah, I was
have,
gonna say, we're talking Pathfinder here. It'd never be a name like Emma.
I know.
That'd be way too easy to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially for this setting.
Definitely 100%. So no, that's all right. So But yeah, it's I think also we had a ivory succubi, which a statue, which we know did something strange last time.
What? Disappeared into Bella's pocket.
We also have a dagger which has the inscription for the for the inspection of the father, or father, or the father. Because they have the deck. What else do we have? Lots of vials of liquid as well, by the way. So I'll send Jeremy. I'll send it on the email later on. But
Jeremy, that would be a serious accusation if you could prove it.
So I suppose the question is that we got there, but we had to do another task. Who do we talk to about the other one? So the person now that we talk to is may or may not exist. Depends on the character. So.
Well, but I mean, the other task was basically just to find out what was happening in the city and see how the new queen was settling, like to see how people were settling with the new queen and stuff like that. So potentially, it could be as easy as just going to the local pub.
Look, what I can do, I can meet you there. I've got to go pick up Squirt. Squirt's actually cleaning Nex's sister's house. So I better make sure that Squirt's cleaning in the proper way, that's all.
Well, Corda is certainly not really the appropriate person to go to the local pub to actually get that feeling, so...
I know a person perfect for this job.
Squirt.
Why are you looking at Bella?
Victor.
If that's what you're thinking, I've got some questions.
Yes, I was looking at Bearlath, by the way.
Of course you were. Don't be ridiculous.
Yes.
Victor's going to go around asking about the vampires.
But I'd like to pick up Squirt on the way, that's all I'm going to say. And next I might want to catch up with her sister as well. So.
Guys, I do apologise. There might be a couple of loud noises coming from me over the next couple of minutes.
That's fine.
I mean, Corda would probably be more of the opinion that, hey, we probably should go and talk to the local law enforcement, like local police type stuff.
Fucking narc.
Yeah. This sound like our previous adventure that we had issues with. Yeah, I remember this. I'm more, and this is for more our dungeon master. I'm really making sure if I see any sign of my sister's involvement, anything on the way, I want to stay right away from it. For obvious reasons. Because I know really what my sister's starting to get up to now. So.
Bella loves that little force of chaos. She's so cool.
Oh yeah, it's just great fun, wasn't she? Yeah.
Who is it? Your sister?
Yeah, my sister. Let's say I'm the goody two shoes of the family. She's not the goody two shoes. She's the opposite of me.
Yeah, and he's the one who's burnt down like 20 kitchens.
Yeah. Thanks to my sister. Yeah.
And she had
Cool.
nothing
I'm
to
going
do
to go
with
on mute. There's going to be a lot of loud noises.
She did have one with one of them. The rest she definitely did. So.
But your own paranoia, I'm sure, made it worse.
Yeah. Look, we don't talk about that history anymore. I can't do that anymore. So. Not even chance.
I'm sure you can still blow up kitchens.
I can still probably blow up things, but not the way that I used to. So yeah.
Okay, so are you heading off to Nexa's sister's house with Nexa?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so the two of you head off. What's everyone else doing?
Corda will stay at Zalara's house and probably start neating it up, and apparently it was a lot dustier than it first looked when we arrived, so wherever he uses his base of operations, it will give him something to do that avoids talking to other people.
Okay, so what is Kangasero doing?
Well, I just got in. What did I miss?
Are you going to the pub with Beleth just by yourself and the crow? Are you going to help Corda with cleaning duty? Or are you going to go to the house of the half-orc's barbarian sister?
Where you made such a good impression with her mother.
Well, I didn't like any of those options, but I guess I follow Pink Rico. Pink Rico is good where.
If you only saw the camera right now, my reaction. But anyway, I let a little sigh out when I see that Kenkasuru is following me.
Okay.
Well, I will obviously follow my friend Pinquico, of course.
Okay, and Little Squirt gives Kangasero a big hug.
Oh, nice. I like hugs.
I asked Squirt what he got up to when he was hanging around there.
So Squirt tells you all about cleaning and more cleaning.
Oh. And I look at, was Nex's mum or sister?
Sister.
And I look at, how did Squirt go with the cleaning? And I just give her a look and just...
She points to one section of the floor. It's covered in grime. That's where Squirt was cleaning. She says he spent the last 4 hours making that mess.
Gotcha. No problems.
After seeing him work on it, she decided not to ask him to do any more.
Using sleight of hand of 26 at least, which would be theory. That's 28 actually. I'll put a gold coin in the corner of the table within the sight of Nex's sister, and I whisper the words "thank you."
But Squirty's very proud of the mess he made.
I didn't say that. I just thought I need to compensate her for the useless of my still be training slave. So yeah. So.
Any of you guys just want to sleep in the woods? How about that?
Still in the city.
Yeah, I know, but
there's no woods nearby.
Some woods.
No woods, but
there's no woods nearby.
No, not much in the way of woods.
I'll ask Nex's sister. Is there any park around here at all? I'll ask her.
Yeah, the King's Park.
Yeah.
Or the Kingswood.
Is it recommended to go in there or not?
Sure, if you want free food and board for the next 10, 20 years.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, hang on. This might be a good opportunity.
I didn't get it. Okay, I just asked.
Okay.
Why someone will be punished by just appreciating the nature?
Because it's
It's
the King's
like
land.
King's private garden.
The King's garden, so his own personal garden.
It's something like a private garden.
Yeah. Private garden, and it's yeah.
She says it's his sacred grove.
Yeah. Let's say unless we get invited, let's not go there. And I said, while I'm tempted to say point Kangasiri in that direction, I think my good side of Penwinkle's coming out, unfortunately, and I said, let's go meet up with Belleth at the pub. I think
and so Nexa, what was your sister's name again? Did you actually come up for name?
Sorry, what was the question?
What is your character's sister's name? Did you write it down or make it up?
I didn't write it down. I can make it up. I don't know, what's the opposite of Nexa?
Axan?
Axan, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so Axan is asking where you've been for the last 4 years because things sort of went downhill after you left.
What things have gone downhill? What have the troubles been?
Well, parents died.
Awesome. That's unfortunate.
And didn't really have enough to pay for the funeral, so they sold the house.
Nice. How did the parents go?
Rather bloodily, she thought.
Rather bloodily.
Yeah. A mugging in the middle of the night.
Okay. Was there any trouble before that?
Not that she knew of, but her mother didn't really talk about bad things happening.
Yeah. How old is my sister?
She is probably about a year younger than you.
Yeah.
Is your sister half orc or is she all one race?
All human.
She's human, I think, yeah.
She's all human, yeah.
Yeah, so my dad was the orc.
Presumably he wasn't part of the parents that recently died.
No. I'm sure Nex's father is still going around making kids everywhere.
Yeah, hound dog. What is my relationship with my sister? Am I fond of her? Do I think she's like prone to exaggeration, or would I be upset?
That's up to you. What would you think?
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'd be upset.
Okay.
And I would trust her.
And she has a small tin for you that was left for you from your mother.
I accept the tin. What? Oh, I'll open it later, actually. I'll ask her if there's anything she needs from me at this point in time.
Not really. Probably something more useful for your little slave to do. Cleaning's not his forte.
True. So if they sold the house, does that mean what that place they're currently residing? What's the deal with that?
Where she currently is, she's renting that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she can certainly have access to that house that I was bequeathed when we're not there, if she needs it. Not that that's much help at this point in time.
He says, "Oh, you're rich. You've got a house."
Yeah, bitch. What do you want?
Well, it's nice to be rich. She basically spends 90% of what she makes on her rent.
Yeah.
That's why I gave her gold, because I thought it'd be handy. So I don't know if she picked up the gold.
I'm not 100% sure what my character has in the way of actual coin at the moment, but I would certainly give her something.
You have at least 30 gold there, okay?
So how much would you like to give her?
I don't know what's a good amount to give. I don't really know what the exchange rate is between Earth dollars.
Okay, so the equivalent of a gold coin is very close to, say, $100.
Yeah. Alright, I'll give her 10 gold. For now. And
there's a lot of gold.
Yeah, generous.
She loves her sister.
And she bursts into tears because she's now seen more money than she earns in, 10 years.
Yeah, okay, good.
And she's even more curious as to what you've been doing for the last 4 years.
Don't ask questions you don't know the answer to.
And she just gives you a big hug.
Money move. Okay, alright. And I apologize for my absence.
Can you just approach me quickly and say what she's crying?
She's happy that her sister's looking after her. So Nex is looking after her sister.
She didn't do anything.
Oh, she did. And I try to explain the best way to Kangasira. Well, no, Kangasira's not listening to anything I'm saying right now. I try to explain that, and I said, Nexa made some money, gave some to her sister because her sister doesn't make much money. She's happy that she's got some money that she might be able to set herself up for life now.
You might as well try and explain to him that everything is not vampires.
Exactly.
That's my progress.
And it's nothing related to vampires. So.
Of course, I can understand that how you put it, but I just realized that people just get emotional about the shiny things, metal, gold pieces.
Can I just give him like a withering look?
You can, and I'm sure it is very withering, especially coming from Nexa.
Yeah.
I offer her a gold coin and a smile.
And I say before we leave, say we do not deal with slavery, okay? Even though I'm carrying a slave out the door. So. Yeah.
Here's Nexa. Will you cry too?
Nexa what?
Will you cry too? Now that I give you one gold coin.
No, Nexa doesn't cry.
Why not?
She
She's
might
crying.
headbutt you again if you keep it up.
And I say, Kangasira.
You must teach me wrong, man. She's not crying.
You should know Nexa doesn't cry. Have you ever seen any emotion out of Nexa before?
She's
Nexa,
crying.
Nexa has never shown any emotion at any stage so far.
No. Next is showing a lot of emotion, just not crying.
Not crying.
There's a lot of rage.
There's a lot of rage. There's a lot of anger. And I said, most would drank that Pinwinkle at some stage or other, but
Or Kangasero.
I just
Yeah, more
didn't get it.
Kangasero.
I will wait outside.
here you go. That's okay.
Kangasero just.
Okay.
Okay, so while you're outside, there's a couple of constables for the local watch wandering around. One of them walks up to you and asks you about what you know about a crow that takes out children's eyes.
Well, I think you are talking about Bella. I know someone that have a crow.
He says,
You fucking knock.
Don't you love any friends?
and he says, "Do you know where I can find this Bella?"
Why? Are he in trouble or something?
No reason. We just want to have words with him about this crow.
Oh, okay. Then he went that way. Hey, you are not here, man. Then I just said, oh well, if there's any trouble, then he went that way.
Oh, would you mind taking us to him if you got the time?
I
don't actually know the city. I don't actually know any city, I just scratch my balls and spit on the ground and just show myself a simple person to him.
The guy is more than happy to help you know the city better if you can help him find this Beleth. He may even be able to help you out in other ways.
Okay,
So
that's
I would like you to know that
there's
this
no
is
better.
Bella previously has been quite a cohesive member of the party when it comes to practical action.
I'm fully aware.
That may change very shortly.
Am I overhearing this from inside the house yet or not at all?
Did you go and find out what King Assyria was doing?
Well, I'm not sure.
Please save me, goddamn it.
If I hear him talking, well, it doesn't sound like talking to himself. I hear other voices. I might pop out my head out and see what's going on.
Okay, you see two of guys in Corvosan watch armor having a conversation with King Assyria.
And
Did I see Tinklego like behind me?
Yeah.
People will come up with Squirt, and I'll go, "Oh, excuse me, young constables." I'm trying to be nice and polite. What seems to be the issue here?
Oh, this guy here says he knows of a Balath and that he could help us find him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember such a character. But I know there was a big issue down on the warehouse down the dock where he fell in the water and a shark got him, and I'm not sure if he actually survived. So I'm not sure if he's actually available to be seen right now, or he might be down in some
Give
shark's.
me a deception.
Well done on trying to carry some favour with Bella.
I know, Bellaton. No, we've got.
You gotta beat my perception, man.
Actually, got training deception.
You gotta beat my perception too, man, because Korean might just.
Well, it's not beating your perception, because
Kangasero
knows that Bella did not get eaten by a shark. He'd be very confused, more than likely.
10 total.
10 total. You rolled a 1, did you?
No, 6. I got a 4 in total.
Okay, he just looks at you and says, "Well, I know you're not Bella,
Well,
but you're obviously not from here, are you?
no, I quite honest where I came from.
You sound like you come from Magnoir,
Yes, I'm Pinwinkle.
the outcast city.
Yes, I'm Pinwinkle, detective extraordinaire.
Pinwinkle. What's your last name, Pinwinkle?
Pinwinkle. And I
Did you forget?
short haul.
Short haul. They look at each other and they just laugh, pat you on the back and walk off.
Okay. Why did you say that Bella wasn't here?
Okay. I say, come inside. Come on, I'll have a quick talk to you.
Okay.
And you can hear the guards laughing as they head off.
Yeah. And I go, see, you know that lovely crow that Bella's got? Yeah? The one that scares the shit out of my slave, or Squirt. it is not in favour of the local law authorities at the moment, and really we don't need to attract the local law authorities while we're trying to resolve this issue right now. So I think we need to do Bella the favour here and make sure we don't point them in his direction, if you understand what I mean. Wink, wink, I do. And try to get see if Kangasoo understands what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, but those guys, they were explicit. They say that Belaf wasn't in trouble at all.
Now, even though Pinwinkle was quite an innocent halfling back in these level 1 days, he's gone through a lot of things since then, and including being tagged with a slave and a few other things. I know, based on previous history with law enforcement, especially in Magnamar, that... Make sure there's no one around. That's a load of shit. So, I know from that tone that they're looking for Belath for a reason. And I don't want us to give that reason to Belath, and we might want to inform Belath not to announce himself around the place as much. Now, whether he does or not, it's up to him, but let's not just try to push him in the right direction to Belath, where he unexpectedly meets the law enforcement. So, let's look at...
You remember when Pinwinkle was a moron? I remember that time.
Yeah. Pinwinkle's been growing over the level 2 period. He's learned a lot since he's now got a slave. He's got to learn. He's got to be a bit more responsible. So,
I still wouldn't actually say he was out of moron stage yet.
No, but
look at his attempt to talk to the guard.
Yes, but at least he at least understands we have a party, and he looks after his party. So. Now.
Yeah, I mean what you mean now, but I just trust the man. I didn't knew they was.
What we'll do if we do decide to leave the establishment, I'm going to make sure we're not getting followed on the way as well.
Okay, so going over to Belath now. Belath makes it to one of the local inns, the called the Neckbite Inn.
Yeah, wow, this is going to go great.
This is going to go fucking weird.
And as you come in, there are all these vampire-themed drinks everywhere.
Oh, shit.
And there is a poster up on the wall with a very bad drawing of your crow saying, wanted for assault on children.
Grognak the Crow says in what is it he speaks? Infernal. Says they weren't very salty at all. The tears were nice, but there was no salt. Bella looks at Grognak and says, maybe it's time you went for a bit of a fly for a little while. And I'm not going to assume what he does. That's on you, Martin.
Okay, he flies out happily.
Yeah.
As he's going, he lets you know he's going to try to see if he can increase the bounty.
That's fine. Honestly, it doesn't cost me anything to get another crappy bird.
Well, you could get a bonus if you handed it in first.
Wow, drop it. I know exactly how to make some money now.
Well, and let's face it, you don't even have to hand in your raven if the pitch is bad enough.
That's true.
Can't Kangasoo turn into a raven?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm getting ideas right now.
I'm not sure if you can if it's flying. I'll have to figure that out.
Oh, it doesn't have to be flying, just in a cage. We can just put him in a cage. No, that's right, I'm not there. I can't answer this question yet.
Okay, so yes, you're going in, they're having a big celebration of coming to. I think they're in the middle of summer at the moment, so coming to the end of summer, and looking forward to the easier time of autumn coming up. And as you enter, one of the patrons turns around and goes, "Bella, it's been a while since I've seen you."
Yes.
Still got that crazy bird of yours?
No, the bird decided to leave me, unfortunately.
I'm sure it'll be back. It would always come back no matter how much you told it to go away.
Yeah, I of course have no idea which bird that you're talking about.
He just winks at you and says, "Sure, sure."
Yes, yes.
Would you like a drink?
Anyway. Of course.
So, would you like a Blood of the Virgin or a one? You go through some of the other drinks they've got going for today's theme.
Please, why are you wasting both of our times? Of course I want the Blood of the Virgin. Also, I'd like an ale as well.
So you get a Blood of the Virgin with an ale, a nice red coloured ale.
Yes, yes.
And they have bloodied steak to go with it.
You know what? Okay, alright. So, Bella proceeds to explain Kangasero.
Yep.
And then says, look, what I'm going to do at some point is I'm going to bring him in here. He's going to lose his mind.
He's a friend of yours and he's still got his mind? How does he still have his mind?
Oh, look.
Have you lost your touch? At some point,
it's very, very hard to remove the mind of someone who was almost entirely brainless.
Oh, so he's a close friend then?
Maybe. Either way, when he comes in, make sure you play it up. Please, for the love of all that is unholy.
Oh, we always ask people to come in for a quick nip.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Anyway, I believe I'm here for a reason. If somebody out of character could remind me what that reason was.
We were going to get some information on what happened to the king and queen.
Well, we basically got sent back to Kubosa with as part of Pathfinder business of checking in on what the current situation, the politics and stuff was in the city. Like it was basically a general, hey, what's happening?
Yeah. So to throw that into far less unnecessary words. Bella looks to said bartender and says, look, I need an update. What's been going on? Tell me everything.
Well, you were there when the king got married, weren't you?
No.
Oh, well, okay, so he married someone younger than you.
Jeez. Wow.
And don't worry, he's old enough to be your grandfather.
I mean, it's impressive if nothing else.
And so apparently his health has been deteriorating because he's having too much of a royal time, if you get my meaning.
Well, if you're going to go, you better go having fun.
And we hadn't seen him out in public for about 3 months. And until last night he made an appearance. First time he's made an appearance in months, and he's looking happier than he ever has.
Right, so what sort of magic do you think's going on there?
I have no idea, but I think the young queen is magic enough.
Do you think maybe the young queen might not have as much magic anymore?
Well, she is from Chilaxia.
Just hang on 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Sorry, there was a particular loud beat that was about to happen. I didn't think you wanted to hear it.
So he says she is from Chilaxia, so she's well trained in the those sort of arts.
The nocturnal arts, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, good on him. You know, as long as he's having fun and somebody that isn't them is getting hurt. Anyway, so what else is news? Tell me. I need to know.
Well, we've got
a bit of a fact-finding mission.
We have a second Hell Knight faction in town. They arrived just a day or so ago.
What are they? The Order of the Boring Nun or something?
Order of the Coil, by the way.
Order of the Coil, yeah.
I did write something down.
And so the Order of the Coil and Order of the Nail seem to be working together at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good grief. Why do they get themselves together and create such nonsense?
Well, they are the holy warriors of our people.
Oh, yes. You say holy like holy's a good thing? What about unholy? Has everybody forgotten about unholy?
What difference is there?
Well, one's more fun and the other one's really boring.
So, are you talking holy as in choir or holy as in infernal screeching?
Holy as in choir and potentially holy as in has been stabbed 37 times in the chest. Also, I do apologise. I have to go on mute. I'm about to make a huge amount of noise.
All good. Okay,
It's probably going to take about 5 minutes or so.
That's okay. So while that's happening, the rest of you rock back up at the house where Cordar's cleaning.
Oh, how you going there, Corda?
I was fine. Yes.
Squirt's quite good at cleaning now. Would you like Squirt to give you a hand?
He can do whatever he wishes.
He goes over to a corner and starts making a mess.
So proud of you.
Cordar's going to go out the back and start practicing kata.
You hear a little squeak in the side going, I'm helping.
I have a small tear in the side of my face and going, we've still got some work to do there, but it's okay. So, while on the way back, I was looking behind me, see if we're getting followed or anything like that. So.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
Natural 20 with 28 total.
Okay, so you see someone in a bright red cloak following you.
Subtle.
That was one of the guards, wasn't it?
And 3 people in nondescript clothing also following you.
With the bright red, was the bright red
And you brought them straight back to the house.
How? Bright red was we got a bright red cloak from the Order of the Coil, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Do I look like it's one of the people that we met on the boat at all?
Well, it's a halfling sized. Looks familiar.
Looks familiar.
Yeah.
I see. Very familial.
Very familiar, hey?
Yeah.
I feel internally a shudder. I want to squirt away from what this is happening, and I say I'll just walk back out the back, and we'll come in through, and I'll meet them in the alley, and I say,
"Hi, Bruce." You hear from the little red cloak.
What? And I'm just trying to work for words right now. I'm going, I thought you were working with another faction. I say to her,
I work with many factions.
Yes, I should not expect that. But I've heard you've been in a bit of trouble down here recently.
No trouble at all. Advisor to the Queen, she says.
The Queen? Do you know the Queen's name by the matter of interest?
Of course I do, she says, giving you a wink.
Not that close yet. You should know that, sister. I'm just come here. I'm still...
I know you're always a little slow.
Yes, I know. But, what are you down here for? Because last I saw you, we left on interesting terms. And I know you're going down this direction, but what are you... Well, Mum was worried about you, anyway.
I write to her every now and then.
I know. I know what you did back at hometown, but...
Which one this time?
Well, the one that I got blamed for, that you might...
Which one of those ones?
Look.
There's been at least 10 that I can count.
I know. Now that I know some of the truth...
I'm sure you don't want to know all the truth, she says.
No. But, yeah.
You're a little young.
I was a little young, and you did get me out of trouble once or twice. But, anyway, what do you do? Just doing some general activities down here, I assume?
I'm just looking for troublemakers. So I thought I'd come look you up.
Troublemaker. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm a...
You got a reputation for blowing up buildings.
Hey.
Hey, can I just laugh a bit?
And a building just collapsed on the wharf.
Hey. That was nothing...
Someone had, broken through the flooring and knocked the whole thing down.
Look.
Even took out the boat that was moored next to it.
Hey, look. I think you're going to conclusions again. I said, I've passed those days.
And someone saw someone of your description going in there and helping break things down.
There's many halfling with red cloaks around here. And I point to her. I said, don't put the blame on me on this one, okay? But I'm on official business at the moment. So that's all I can say.
Sure. Who are you official for? Obviously not the city.
No, but I've been asked to investigate things around here at the moment. You know, I'm a detective, remember?
You're a detective. So are you trying to say you're representing Magnamar, are you?
No.
Oh, you don't want to work for Magnamar. It's too good for you. She basically starts mocking you.
Oh, I said, yeah, keep mocking. Yeah. I said, I'm used to this by now. It's okay, I understand. But no, we're doing some investigation. We heard rumours that the King and Queen haven't been seen for a while. So...
We got someone seen last night.
But...
You're obviously not very good at finding out things. You're a little slow still.
But I heard they were missing for a while.
Yeah, they were on their honeymoon again.
Again?
Yeah, they've had about 3 of them now.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, when a man and a woman get together, and she starts doing it in the rather
Mocking way.
explicit, mocking way.
Look, I know about that bit. Trust me, I know about that bit.
You sure?
Yes, sis, I know about that bit. You've gone through this discussion before, and
I know, but it hasn't stuck most of the time.
No. Look, I had the last discussion I had about this. Which I said I didn't need to know it again and again. I said thank you for the.
Well, repetition is the whole soul of it.
Yes, I know, sis. It's like fair. Okay, but there's been concerns from that the king hasn't been himself lately, or was it?
No, he's been happier.
Been happier.
He really likes a sulky king.
That's true. And this queen that you know well, I assume?
Yeah, she employs. She pays well.
Does she? Is she anything unusual that you've noticed at all?
She occasionally smiles.
Okay.
For a Shilaxian, that's different.
Well, she does like you, I say, mockingly. So, okay.
And she gives you a thumbs up. That's a nice compliment, bro.
Yeah.
Work on it.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah. So, I was also told not to hang around you because you've got a bit of bad reputation around here.
Me?
Nah, you sure about
I haven't
that?
killed anyone this week.
This week.
Week's still not finished, so we can work on it.
So, if I want to, say, meet this queen,
Yeah.
how would I do it? Would you be able to organise some sort of arrangement for me?
And why would I do that for you?
Because you're my sister. And Mum would like you to do it, please.
And Mum would like me to do it.
Yes.
So Mum wants you to meet the royalty so you can embarrass yourself and get thrown in jail.
No, not embarrass myself.
Embarrass the family.
No.
Embarrass Magnamar.
No.
Embarrass your employees.
I will not embarrass myself.
Okay, just your friends.
Okay, I can live with that one, okay?
That's okay. I'm sure they can be thrown in jail for your sake.
Maybe one, but we'll just talk about that later. We need to have a long chat and talk about that. But if I got my group of friends here, you know my old friends that you met them last time.
Yeah, I met them. They were a pretty surprisingly competent group.
Yeah, I know. Even with me, I know what you mean. Yeah, but we're working quite well together these days. So, if you be able to organise something, we can catch up with you guys, maybe at a certain location, maybe later on, or
Sure.
I'll
find you. I know where you are.
Okay.
Been following you for 2 days now.
Of course you have.
Had to wear the red cloak so you'd notice me.
Yes. When I saw that red cloak and then I saw that smile, I knew straight away who it was. But good to see you're still alive, sis. Anyway, okay.
Me, I'll never die.
Yeah, true. But anyway.
Only the good die young, she says.
Hey. So
you're safe too, she says as she walks off.
Thanks, sis. Okay, and I'll go back and parlay the sorts of the group. I'm going, I said I didn't want to meet my sis. It only lasted a day. So for Annie, the backstory, my sister's a well-known smuggler. So she's she's been saved my ass when I got myself in trouble when I was a young kid, and part of the deal was that she promised to do some help from smuggling, and then she found out it was a quick career that she liked. So.
Can I say we have one question for a bit later?
So.
What are we doing here if she's just said that the king is fine?
I don't believe a word she says. I said, this is my sister I'm talking to. I said, I take everything she says with a grain of salt, no matter even that she's my sister, because there's always alternative motives with my sister. You remember what happened in whatever that city was? I can't remember now. I said, remember when that arrangement when we met her, and then all of a sudden the Hell Knights turned up, and she said, this is all mine, and then she walked out, and we go, huh? I think, Yeah. Let's just say the trust is at a very limited level at the moment. So I think we be very cautious still, but maybe Belloth can give us some answers that he might hear about from what he finds out about. Let's wait to see if Belloth gets back eventually.
Okay.
But at this point, if Balof's back, he wanders back in after his time at the pub.
He sure does. So, the Queen's banging the King into so much and so well that he's actually turned into a person.
Yeah, no, I'd tell Belloth. Oh, that's what my sister said too.
And then the Raven lands on Balof's shoulder and drops something in his pocket.
I told you to go away. You're gonna get murdered.
I'll go away again, just dropping off something. And then it flies off.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. It's your funeral. I can replace you easily.
Oh yeah, so
Also, stop bringing me children's eyes. I don't like them.
and I look at Belloth and said, "Are you sure it's just an eye?"
Look, I don't even want to know. It's gross. I'm sick of the stains on my clothes. It's just getting out of hand.
Did you want me to have a look and then just nod, smile, and nod yes or no?
It's whose pocket is it? Is it my pocket?
Yep.
Your pocket.
Your pocket.
Bella pulls it out so he doesn't have to deal with more stains.
Yep, it's an eye.
For fuck's sake, Raven, look, it's funny, I get it, and it's also fun, and I will laugh privately a lot, but you're gonna get yourself in trouble, and it's gonna get me in trouble.
Okay.
Wait, where are we at now?
We're at our new home. Our new
I
home.
was following Big Waco.
We're at Nexus Place.
Oh, okay.
So this is our new home, Will, and I've just met. My sister's followed us back from when you met up with the guards, because as soon as I mentioned my deception failed, I knew straight away that they were informing me. So I had a chat to her, and then David's gone off to the pub and chatted to his friends, and from what we're gathering, from what we were originally told they're missing, all of a sudden the King's now turned up, and they've been happier in his entire life. So this is confusing the whole storyline that we originally had, that we had to find a missing king.
Yeah, hey, by the way, do you guys have any dinner plans?
No, my sister and I haven't organised anything yet, so...
Fantastic. Look, I found this great restaurant. Definitely not really an upmarket place. Look, Kangasero is going to love it. It's very, very down to earth. There's a lot of natural and native things there. Look, it's going to be a great experience. If you guys want to come to dinner with me, I would love... Look, I'll shout. It's my shout. I'll pay for dinner. I'll cover everything. Just, guys, if you want to come, that would be awesome. Kangasero, you in?
Perception's inside, is it? Or?
Sure, but
I promise you I'll bring that
I wouldn't like anything about this city at all. I found this city like... I don't know, I don't like cities.
Now,
first of all, this is my home and that's rude. Don't be rude.
Now, I'll give
I will not be offended if you say you don't like to sleep in the woods, but I do.
That's fine, but I also don't tell you that the woods are terrible and you hate them. That I hate them. So please don't say that. This is a lovely place full of fantastic things.
I'll try to get...
I just show him a gold coin and look at Pink Winkle. Like,
look, I don't know why you're holding a coin to me. I'm not the usual witcher.
I'm sorry.
Well,
people say that you seem like obsessed.
No.
Have you finally discovered money?
A bit. I see that this thing makes someone cry, I guess.
So what you're telling me is you're trying to fix problems with money, which means that you're learning. Oh, fantastic.
I'm not sure if Kangasero is now happy he's got Balaf's approval.
I'm a bit happy, of course.
Look, I think we all deserve a kind of a night out after what we went through already. Let's have a night out, settle down, have some dinner, then maybe the next day we can work out how we're going to go forward, and then maybe I can get a hold of my sister and we can maybe investigate further what's happened with the king and queen.
Oh, fantastic. It's going to be a riot. Oh.
And
We are getting night out. How do you feel about like sleeping in the woods?
Boring. We do it all the time. I prefer to be here.
what if we set up oh no, well, we'll do it later. But I said, I'm thinking of maybe later, and I set up a little out at the back kind of alley kind of thing. Set up a little kind of temporary wooden grove for him to sleep in, so he doesn't feel as bad. So,
Well,
but that's if I really feel like it. I haven't decided whether I feel like it yet. So, I think I'm just going to go. Okay, I'm going on with Belith. I think understanding is a good idea.
fantastic. Kangasari, you coming to dinner?
Of course, you're paying, so.
Of course. I'm glad. Oh, yes, I am paying, which gives me all the power. You like power, don't you? If you had more money, you could have power too.
I don't know what I will do with it.
But all you need to know is that those coins give you power over poor people, and poor people are scum. Who let Belath back into Chilaxia? This is a bad idea.
Wow.
Well, possibly he was sent back here to home ground to find out what was happening, because he'd have best understanding of what it was like before and if things had changed.
Yeah, all for the better. There's debauchery aplenty. I was not the correct person to be sent here if it's worse / better.
I internally feel worried, but externally I don't show it. So, because I know what's been in your mind, and I've seen some of the things in your mind, and when you say that, I get worried. Okay, so, but anyway, I will go along with it, and I do ask Bella whether slaves are allowed in the pub.
Slaves? Oh, I wouldn't take him there, but I mean, you can if you want. Hang on, wait, let me think about this for a moment. Is he still jittery? Is he still easily scared?
Squirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you're on a top secret mission tonight. You must be brave. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Splash stuff in his face from cleaning.
Bella jump scares Squirt.
Squirt jumps higher than before.
Okay. Hey, Squirt, do you want to mind cleaning the house while we're away? And we'll bring something back for you. Okay.
Happy to, sir.
Okay.
Damn it, Mark, you ruined my joke. You were going to say, yes, he's still scared. And I was like, well, fantastic, you should come with us then.
I know. I don't. Sorry, but when I just the look in Bella's eyes, and I feel that I have a worry about that look in Bella's eyes.
So just to explain, while he's here, you guys notice that Bellath is much, much more manic and much, much more excitable. It's not like he usually is. He's usually much more murder hobo as opposed to excited murder hobo.
Okay, so as Balaf leads you through the streets, you find your path blocked by a carriage.
Uh-oh.
And Balaf recognizes the emblem on the side of the carriage.
Yeah.
It's your dad's emblem.
Balaf stops and backs away slowly.
The door opens ominously slowly.
Oh, Jesus. Righto, he goes in. You guys, I mean, you're welcome to follow, but good luck.
And a rather tall, still taller than you, black cloaked figure steps out.
Hello, Dad.
With the nice inlay of red under the black.
Hello.
Hello, disappointing son. He says.
Very strange.
Disappointing, Father. I'm your greatest product.
Second greatest.
Oh, what? Tell me, Father. Who is the first?
Well, the new and improved model.
Really? Come on.
Well, hey, it's been a few years. We thought you'd died, so I made a new one.
Look, fair enough, but where is he? I'm going to have to kill him.
That's okay. He thinks the same about you.
Great. Yeah, so where is he? I've got to go kill him.
He's currently on at study in Chilaxia. We managed to get him appointment at one of the universities there.
Oh, he goes to university. At least he's not Pathfinder. Nothing so scummy as a Pathfinder. Oh.
Well, you're the one who up and left mysteriously.
Yeah, it's because this place is boring. There's no one to talk to. Although I must say, I like what you've done with the place. It's gotten better.
I haven't had to do much. So,
Yeah,
are you coming
sit back
to?
and-
Are you coming to see your mother or not? I sent you a message yesterday, but you didn't respond.
I didn't get a message.
And then a little imp lands on your shoulder and says, "Message for you, sir."
See? Didn't get a message.
Apparently,
Let me guess. Sorry.
Yeah, it says your father wants to see you.
Oh, and this man over here, who's that?
The person who sent the message.
And that would be my...
Whoever that is.
That's my father, dumbass. Leave.
Hey, all you humans look alike to me.
Did you say it was a goblin?
It was an
Imp.
Nim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bella grabs him and throws him away.
He laughs manically while he spins through the air and then takes off.
Bye, useless creature.
And you see above you a pseudo dragon fly right into it, attacking it.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is the best thing I've seen all day.
As you look up, you notice the sky is full of imps and pseudo dragons fighting.
Well, this is the second best thing I've seen all day now.
What? Just right above us.
It seems to be going all over the city today.
Tell me, Father, what have you done to the king? I assume that has something to do with you.
No. Wish it was me. Would have been more fun.
But what's going on? Like, why is he supposed to be missing?
Well, I don't really want to talk about this in the street like a commoner, so if you're not going to come to the house, then you can find out for yourself, he says, as he gets back into his coach.
I cough
How
loudly.
old, right?
I cough loudly and look at Bella go,
What? What do you want?
aren't you going to introduce us?
I just like give a slap on Pinkwinkle's back just to like.
Help him cough.
Oh,
Yeah.
lackeys. This is my father. Father, these are lackeys.
They can walk behind the coach, he yelled out.
Yeah, look, if you guys want to go ahead, I don't know. If you want to follow, feel free. I'll be back soon. Bella gets into the carriage.
Yeah. And the carriage starts taking off.
Yeah, fast.
That's slow enough for you to be going at a brisk run.
Oh well, I really want to meet his mum now. So
Can we like
She's-
go to the woods now?
Probably.
I'm going to follow this because I'm intrigued. I'm a detective after all. So
Does this mean you don't get a free dinner?
I reckon we might get a fancy dinner actually, Nexa. Because if he's of royalty, which I'm assuming in some way, I think we might get a nicer meal than we originally would have got. So I'm thinking we might get a bit more on the upper class side. I'm thinking. So I'm willing to follow. So
Excessive disgust. Are you sure we are going to do this?
yeah, it'll be
Upper
fine.
class?
Bellas wouldn't get us into
No,
trouble.
Fancy dinners?
Look, Bellas the nice guy.
I
He
don't
wouldn't
think
get us in
Zero even
trouble.
know what class is.
Oh,
Actually not.
I'll explain it to Kangas saying.
With
And it's like, and I said, look, when we'll stop, I'll explain it more. Okay. And I said, just follow the carriage, and whether Cordo wants to follow, it's up to him. I'll leave it up to him.
Well, Cordo will presumably go to dinner with people, but he loves to hang out with the party in social time.
So half an hour of following the carriage through the streets, you go into areas that appear to be far richer and grander than you've been before.
Mm.
And you...
So, big gardens and such?
not that you can tell because they're all walled up.
Oh, damn.
And then you enter through a gate on one of these walled properties, and there's lush gardens all around you.
There.
what looked like a stone jungle now looks rich with life.
Oh God, I'm feeling great. Why we don't like sleep right here?
And the carriage stops right next to this fountain of what appears to be succubi with water pouring out of various places.
Can I take a shower here?
Not. I think we need to ask permission first, Kangasera. But I'm comparing it to the ivory succubi we got.
The one you've got is far less
Detailed.
Detailed, yes.
Wow. I know. And I'm going. This, and I'd say later, going, this explains some of Bearlath's thoughts I got from in the dungeon. I thought, okay. But anyway, I'm still intrigued. I still want to see where Bearlath came from. So.
And the building here looks like it's a 3-story tall mansion.
Well, somebody's been holding out on us, I think. So.
Bearlath is flat broke. Parents are rich though.
And you see a couple of trolls taking the carriage into the carriage house.
Troll?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Cordar's seen enough from his perspective at the moment, noting that okay, the time you arrived, he's going to look around for a local tavern or something where he can wait out.
Okay, you find a local tavern with amazing music playing from it.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to have a cover charge of a gold coin to get in.
Oh.
Cordar will pay on the idea of
And
it avoids dealing with Bella's family. So,
What are the options?
So you either go to the pub with Cordar, or you can go watch Pinnacle spy on Bearlath's family and see all the information about Bearlath you didn't know about.
Alright, next is gonna go to the pub.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm just playing my character. My character will be very intrigued by this, so.
Kangasero, I think, disappears into the wonderful gardens.
I'll
I will just wash myself over the fountain.
Be careful of the vampire trees.
Oh, I think I don't hear that. I am like washing myself.
And I will follow Bearlath and be as try to pretend I'm who I hate doing, but yeah.
Oh, come, Pinwinkle, come. Father, this is Pinwinkle, the more sane of my accomplices.
Don't tell me he's the brother of Miss Stout, advisor to the Queen.
Yes, he is.
Can I strip naked and shower with the?
You can do whatever you want.
Yes, so in the background you can just see Ballas' father raise a single eyebrow as he's staring over the top of you and say, "Come in, leave your idiotic friend behind."
Cool, thank you.
Well, you never see Kangasero so happy about seeing a bit of nature over this like forest of rock.
So, two go in the pub, one's swimming naked in a pond,
Yep.
and I'm pretending to be bloody Bearlath's slave. Okay, gotcha. I think I'm on
no,
track.
you were told to
No,
stand
no.
Yeah. No,
No, I think we were told to leave Kangasero.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, Kangasero, obviously. Yeah, you notice he didn't say anything about you because you're already gone.
Yeah.
No, you're not coming as a slave. You've been introduced essentially as an equal.
Okay, cool. I'm happy with that.
You got upgraded from lackey from the start of the run.
Well, I've got the master tattooed on myself, so if I never to prove that I'm actually kind of worthy around here, we'll see how we go.
Okay, so they have this big long table prepared. It's enough to seat about 20.
Wow.
And they bring out a high chair for you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll cop it. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Ballas used to use this when he was little.
Oh, did he?
You can see the teeth
What
marks
did
all
he use
over
it for, though?
That's fun. Thank you for your consideration, I say. Trying to be as polite as I can possibly be. I'm just
You barely reach the table while sitting in it.
That's okay. I'm expecting that. I'm just trying to watch the intriguing conversation that's about to happen.
So you see that a couple of animated skeletons come in for bringing in food.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Thank God I'm not there.
yeah, I think so too. I'm glad.
Father,
Yeah.
I have a question.
You're outside with the vampire trees.
Yeah, he says.
Do we know any any actual vampires?
Quite a few, actually.
Any that we're friendly with?
Friendly, subservient, they're two completely different things. So, yes, we know some vampires.
Yeah. Do we have any that are subservient? Look, the moron is deathly afraid and paranoid of vampires.
Oh, he'll find some
And
here.
it has been my personal project to torment him for the last many, many months.
Well, if you like, I do have something that's called Scent of Vampire, guaranteed to bring the local vampires.
Oh. Fantastic. Yeah.
And I join Bella's laugh and go, so.
How dare you, Big Clicker?
Yeah.
We are friends, man.
It's basically how you advertise in Silaxia to say, come for a bite and give me some gold.
Yeah. Wow, you mean I can sell Kangasero's blood?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyway.
And if he dies, I will
Father.
compensate you fully.
Oh, Jesus, this is going to get me in trouble. Anyway, Father, can you tell me what's going on with the Queen and the King being here and not being missing?
Well, the king hasn't got an heir, and he's trying to make an heir, and he's going about it in a foolish way. Not using magic whatsoever.
Yeah. I know, it's utterly ridiculous. That is completely stupid.
I suggested he
what
clone
I'm trying to
himself.
say is the outside world seems to believe that the king is missing and has been for quite some time.
He's been busy trying to procreate.
Yes, I've heard similar. Oh, I got this assumption from my sister that he's been trying to do that, so I go, Yes, I got that from friends of the family told me something similar. Yeah.
So he isn't missing, has never been missing. You don't have any suspicions that he might have been replaced by someone else?
My suspicions are he's actually making more sense than normal. He looks happy. So these are two very unusual things for him in the last few years.
That's both weird and gross.
And
Not that he's doing the thing, just that he's happy.
And that he's actually made an appearance last night just so people would stop talking about his sexcapades. But to be honest, they are rather tame.
Anyway.
He didn't have the formal education you had.
Bella puts the pinwinkle. Yeah, I shared some education here and there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Well, there's nothing like summoning a succubi to teach you exactly how to do it.
Look, you've got to do what you got to do. Anyway, so moving on from there. Look,
Whoa.
we like when it.
No. Pinwinkle after Pinwinkle's first encounter with the SMM, was it
The Countess.
The Countess. It intrigues me, and I might ask Bella later about this question, so it's okay. So
It's just a succubi. God, don't be weird. Anyway,
Isn't that
So
Tower
why-
Girl Succubi too?
so why would we have been sent here to discover the whereabouts of a missing king, when he's not missing at all?
I don't know. Whoever sent you obviously is ill-informed.
Apparently so. How very odd. Anyway, how have you been, Father?
Well, I've been looking after, the next generation or two.
Any promise?
You were promising until you disappeared. The one before you was promising until he died. And the one before that was also promising until he died. And the one after you was... The one after you was promising until he died. So we're currently on to about the 6th or 7th. You sort of lose count after they die.
How are you looking for an eighth?
8th sounds like too much work. I've already gone through making that. I might just go down the cloning side myself.
Interesting. You will let me know when this next one is supposed to take, a leadership role, right?
Oh, he's 6 and terrorizing Chilaxia right now.
Ah! You must be so proud.
I am. Your mother's over there. I'm having fun.
Fantastic. Anyway, well, that's fantastic. So, just so you know, yes, I did leave.
But you didn't ride.
To do. When push comes to shove, there was need of a representative in the Pathfinder Society, and I'd like to think that I could mold it into my own.
Well, it would probably be useful to you because they are full of secrets, much like your bedroom in the dungeon below.
Don't be ridiculous. I have no secrets from you, Father.
It'd be very hard pressed to, yes. I did summon your first imp for you.
Oh, speaking of, I've found so many imps. They are so dumb. Oh god, it was so funny. We saw this giant imp, and he almost was smart. He could almost talk. Oh, good times. Good times.
Well, at least you've learnt not to get into deals with them any further.
No, first and second one was terrible.
So your room is still left as it was. Runes glowing and everything.
Oh, fantastic. So Penguin could stay there. That'd be fantastic.
So do you want him in the bard section?
Anyway,
Because we can still strap him to the roof like your last friend.
Right. So Father, you're not planning on traveling anytime soon, are you?
Oh, I travel all the time. Why?
I feel like my lackeys may have some questions at some point that need to be answered.
Well, you just ask him and make up.
The information from anyone other than you is so unreliable.
And the information from me is quite political.
Fine. So... Yeah, no, never mind. Right. Time passes. Skip cutscene.
And then you have this wonderful moving food.
Yes.
Am I next to Pelath and sitting in the chair kind of thing? Can I whisper in Bellet's ear saying, succubi?
It's just a succubi. What's the problem?
And I just say...
And also, you don't need to whisper.
I've never experienced a succubi. What's the deal?
Oh, we can arrange that.
Because I am intrigued, yet...
And across the table you hear, so what do you offer, Mr. Winkle?
For my succubi, or...?
From the father of the house. What service are you offering for a succubi?
I don't... How's this work? I don't understand.
Well, you got to give me something of equal value, otherwise you don't get what you want.
Really? I pull out the cigar case of Jade.
He looks at it and goes, I've got more like this and better quality.
The ivory succubi?
He looks at it going, rather poorly detailed.
Might I suggest, my friend?
Yes?
Gold, coins, jewels, they're not something my father really desires. Something of substance, something of worth. Your soul, perhaps.
My soul?
You're offering your soul? Well, we can go down that path if that's what you want.
No.
Or a finger, perhaps a finger.
Your first child?
Yeah. Always the easiest choice.
We picked up a chalice down in the other dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Is it any good quality at all, or was it just a normal chalice?
So you pull it out?
Yeah.
With the coin still in it?
Yeah, why not?
He'll take that.
Cool, done.
He picks up a coin and looks at it and says, well, there's quite a few of these coins. I could probably sell each coin for 1,000 gold. Princely gift. One succubi coming up.
Did we just pimp out a succubi to a party member?
Yep. For about, I think you paid about 500,000 gold coins in it.
I didn't write that down, did I? No. It's just a chalice with coins in it. No one else heard that, okay? Gotcha?
So that was the gold coins minted 10,000 years ago.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, second. Well. Okay. So
that's a princely gift. He's more than happy to pimp out a succubi for you.
So, I'm looking at Bailoff now. So, they taught you things, hey?
You can borrow my room. Feel free. Look, if just do your own thing. Have fun. Don't hold back. You'll only experience this once.
Based on my previous experience with the Countess, I felt I need to. I've been told to experience life, so I feel that. Cool. I'm going to. Okay. Cool. So.
Belknap stands, bows to his father, and nods to Pinwinkle and leaves.
He says that he'll be back down in an hour with your succubi.
Anyway, have fun, Pinwinkle. You can stay here. Wait here. And he'll be back.
Okay.
So you're left in a room with two skeletons just staring at you.
Hey.
They don't move.
Spooky, spooky skeleton.
Okay. I'm sitting on whatever bed it was back in his bedroom or whatever. Sitting there going, okay, and I just wait.
Okay.
I am uncomfortable, like me as a person.
Yeah.
Is just a tad uncomfortable.
Okay, so the scene ends as you see two succubi walk into the room.
There you go, too.
Hi.
Scene ends, don't want to know about it. Whatever happens.
No, we won't go into detail. We'll just go. I go hi. They both smile, and we can go fast forward to the next
Okay,
bit.
so Balath walks out the front, and you can see there are just clothes strewn all over the fountain, and no sign of your naked friend.
Wait. How much time has passed?
Over an hour.
I could bet myself in less than an hour. Than an hour.
Oh, you did watch yourself in
and I just
Then you went for a wander into the nice grass gardens around the place.
Can I make a fire and toast some squares or something that I find here? Well, I love being the wild alone.
Okay, give me a nature roll.
Oh, damn! Great!
You got an 18 on the dice over here, okay?
+7.
25.
Okay. Looking around the plants of this estate, just about every plant here is of the carnivorous variety or poisonous variety.
There is any wildlife like squirrels or cats or anything that I can cook?
It's beautiful but deadly, and you think the only mammals wandering through the area are prey for the plants.
Right, you're
So there might have been squirrels previously, but they all got eaten.
There are plants big enough to eat you in the estate.
Oh, then I will find some place next to the fountain to lie down.
Okay, so Bella comes out and finds you lying next to the fountain.
Get dressed. Let's leave. We've got places to be.
You guys promised me to eat. I'm hungry.
You never came inside.
Well, I look for food, but I didn't find any. This is a strange woods.
My side, yeah, with them.
These aren't woods. These are gardens.
outside
They're
it, or
planted by my family. Well, not by my family. That would be ridiculous.
Okay, this is a strange place.
Yeah. Well, you may have noticed that I am a little bit strange.
Yeah, at least I am clean now. I didn't bath for a while.
You stank like a rotten horse's ass. I'm glad you bathed.
Not anymore.
Maybe. Right, so let's go find the others. We need to leave. I don't want to know what's going on inside.
A memory Belaf has at this point.
Where's Rico?
So Balath remembers at this point that he did have his father tell him that the fountain was holy water from the Church of Asmodeus.
Oh, I feel great. I don't know why.
Balath doesn't really care about that, but yeah, he urges Kangasero to get dressed and get the hell out of here.
Okay. Not that I noticed anything strange about the fountain. It's just water for me.
Yeah, no, Balath never said why. Just get the hell out.
Where's Pink Wickle?
Who?
Pink Wickle.
Who?
Oh, really?
Well, Kangasero just scratched his head and just followed along.
Oh, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. David, sorry. David.
Okay, so you head out. You see that there's this local pub that you remember just down the street, playing fantastic music as usual.
Yeah, we'll enter.
Okay, so that they let you go in with your.
If it had an outdoor eating area type stuff, like say look at the street more easily, then Corda and Nexar will be sitting at an outdoor table. But if it doesn't, we'll go inside. We'll be inside.
They do have an outdoor table, so you're able to see Balath and Kangasero rock up. And they bring out an extra plate of food for each of them, seeing as they know who Balath is.
Okay, that's food, so that's it.
Yeah.
And it's
There you go.
and it's nice quality food as well.
Not that I like processed and cooked food, but
Yeah. All right. So Corda and Nexar had a pleasant half hour, whatever it was, not having to deal with the rest of the party.
Like,
So, Balath recounts all of the information about the king and the queen, and is still really quite confused.
Over.
Why the hell we were sent to find out about a king who's not missing?
why don't we go home? Like
It
we
wasn't
need
the
to start
case that
struggle now.
we weren't necessarily sent to find out about a king that was missing. Just that there hadn't been much heard from him recently. And it was more just hey. Seemingly the society didn't have any agents in Corvosa to provide any on-the-spot detail reports.
Mm-hmm.
So
You were sent.
we were going to be provide on-the-spot reports. So
Right. So we've found all of the information that we need to find.
Why don't we report that the king is fine and just travel through the night right now into the woods?
What the hell is wrong with him? We
I
finally
just
come
don't
to a
want
place
to
of
be here
substance and
anymore.
culture, and he just wants to leave.
I don't want to be in the city anymore. I hate this place.
You don't want to be in any city. Be quiet.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, the meal is fantastic, and you're there for another couple of hours waiting for Pinwinkle.
Still haven't come out?
Who?
Shit. I'm regretting this now, but yeah. But, no, I had to follow through with my strive for knowledge, so I'm still wondering what Balath got up to, which I'm regretting right now, but, so, let's say we have a time frame of a certain period, and I would probably come out of the front of the estate looking a bit worse for wear, that's all I'm saying. I don't know what was happening to me, but I'll leave that up to the DM to decide.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay, so about 6 hours after Pinwinkle went in, Pinwinkle walks out with a pair of lovely halflings on his arms.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes. And I go, Okay, so I walk past the pub, do I?
Well, yeah, you can see them at the pub.
I just keep walking.
Well, I was going to say, it's not like Cordard be interested in hanging around till midnight at this pub.
No.
So yes, so did anyone wait for Pinwinkle that the whole extra 5 hours?
Well, I can sleep like over the table if I need.
So
Cordard will inquire of Balath after they've sat down and plates ready, like the food's arrived, things like that, and ask him, are we expecting Pinwinkle?
No, I wouldn't wait for him. I'll just be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go do some stuff.
Okay, that's fine from Cordard.
such a careful day.
As far as Cordard is concerned, yeah.
It's all good.
Finish dinner and head back to Zilala's house. Well, Nektar's house.
I have a feeling Nexa wouldn't stay either. I have a good feeling about that one. So I think I can see Kangasura staying and Bella more intrigued, but I'm not sure yet. So, but I'll leave it up to the guys.
Well, I'd say all four head back.
As soon as someone leaves, I
So, and
I feel like we would have asked around a little bit at the pub as well about what the
Yeah, that kind of. So we will be aiming to get the general feel of how the populace feels about, well, probably the richer portion of the populace feels about the current situation in the city.
Well, the richer portion is looking forward to a heir apparent for the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Because having no heir for the last 20 odd years has left a strain on the king's rule.
Yep, okay, so they're happy that the kings finally got married and that it looks like the dynasty can continue, or at least there's a much better chance of continuing at this stage.
Yeah.
As long as he keeps up with his schedule, they think he will finally get a prince or princess along the way.
Cool.
Halloween schedule.
As in, they every time he goes missing, they're hopeful that there's another announcement.
Gotcha.
So the announcement of a baby on the way has been expected for the last 2 years now.
Right.
So most of the nobles don't think much of the queen at this stage because she is very chillaxian, very stout, very dour.
So whilst they're happy the king's got a bride, and so therefore there might be an heir on the way, they're not especially happy with the choice of bride.
Well, they don't think much of her because no one seems to get to know her, but they do talk about how there is a halfling that seems to be her right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And goes by the name of Stout.
Shit.
And they think she seems really dour, so not the kind of chick that's like shagging her husband senseless.
Well, publicly not showing any sign of emotion.
Okay.
Though apparently the halfling friend is a part of the Queen's Guard, looking after the affairs of the crown.
Mm-hmm. And so so Cordard's aware, obviously, of the name and the likely potential connection with Pinwinkle.
Well, when they describe her, you've actually remember running into her.
Yeah, okay. So Cordard certainly the opinion of, well, yes, certainly his opinion or potential opinion of the Queen plummets.
Wow. It's okay. I'm not there. I don't know about this, so it's okay. No, I can understand in some way from Cordar's perspective, based on history. So,
like, even without any connection with Pinwinkle, as I say, she's proven herself to be a character of ill repute.
But she's also proven to be quite effective and thorough.
yeah, she is.
With many backup plans.
Yes, but as I say, the fact that the Queen's fallen under her, either the Queen has allowed her into her circle of influence, does not put the Queen in good mind as far as Cordar is concerned.
And
You guys don't have faith in people, man.
and the halfling has also got ties to the Order of the Nail.
Mm-hmm.
So he's well known amongst the community of Corvosa.
Yep. No, I should see that whether or not Cordar had worked out at all that whether the Order of the Nail was involved in the takeover of Ilioska.
It was the Order of the Nail there as well.
Right, yeah. I mean, and certainly at the time, Cordar rated all Hell Knights are bad. He's since worked out that, well, they're seemingly different orders within the Hell Knights. Some may be less bad than others.
Okay, so you make
The
it.
Order of the Nail is certainly not one that's in that list at the present time, considering the effects they had on Iliosa, or whatever the name of the town was.
You make it back to Nexa's house. There's a whole lot of sludge over one of the room floors.
I guess you better clean that up, Pinwinkle.
Working on it, sir.
I said Pinwinkle.
That's okay. I'm working on it for Pinwinkle, sir. Pinwinkle's not there at the moment.
Yeah.
I was saying that Pinwinkle's not there yet, oh yes.
So what I'll
Okay, so, well, Cordar's not going to bother saying anything then, because he'll wait until the person responsible gets back.
So after I'm going to call it experience, Martin.
Yep.
Okay. I thank the Succubi.
Well, they go with you.
Oh, is it a permanent thing?
You don't know.
Shit. Okay.
You didn't
Specify.
get all the details.
Yeah, I thought it's the case. Damn it! I knew when I did this. It's like I'm nearly going to regret this. Oh, don't worry. I'm miles add to my list right now. Anyway, so I go. Do you mind if I just have a night off and maybe catch up with you later?
Oh no, they're following you everywhere. They said.
Yeah. As halflings?
Yeah, at the moment.
Halfling females. Okay.
Obviously females.
Okay. I say, okay. If we're going to go with this, I call you Susan, and you're Sarah. Okay? You okay with that?
They're happy with that.
Cool. Okay.
Susan and Sarah.
Okay, God, this is going to be so bad. I can see this right now. Anyway.
So Susan Stout and Sarah Stout.
Yeah.
Your two wives.
Yeah. Well, and I'm thinking to myself in my head, Mum did want kids. And I go, okay. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my sister yet, but it's okay. But she'd be going, well done. Anyway, but I go, okay. Well,
You notice that little master tattoo on your hand's grown?
Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. Well, and I explained on the walk back, I said, look, my establishment needs a bit of work. You mind helping us maybe furnish some furniture in there to help out, get it going kind of thing?
Sure, I'm sure we can persuade someone.
Cool. So, this is going to be interesting. So, on the way back, I'll see if I can, within reason, I'll persuade somebody to help with a few bits of furniture that might make our place a little bit more admirable. They can make
it. Back Galaro's place.
Yeah. Because
Which actually had furniture,
Did it have
just a
furniture?
bit knocked over, a bit damaged.
It just needed repairs.
yes, I'll bring somebody back to get repairs because I thought we need something like that. So, so with the help of my 2 new wives,
You have a couple of carpenters dropping whatever they're doing, coming to help.
cool. So I'll make it back with 2 new halflings, Susan and Sarah, 2 carpenters. There you go. Hey guys.
And a mess.
Hey, yep. Look, I've got some
Like,
carpenters
you
there.
clean up.
Okay.
And you hear from the background, I'm helping.
Hey, Squirt. How you going? Squirt, I'd like you to meet Susan and Sarah.
He goes up and gives them both a hug.
Yes. This is another one of mine. Like I say, in a way, I'm trying to get used to this whole thing now. 1 was enough. Now I've got 3. And I look at the carpenters. Look.
They look rather off to the side, as if they're not really all there.
Okay. I look at both Susan and Sarah and said, I think we need a bit of work to clean this up, make it a bit more presentable for...
Sure.
Cool. So I get the other ones to start fixing up things that are broken and all that kind of
Okay, you see them sort of absentmindedly hammering things,
stuff. Cool.
including occasionally their hands.
Yeah, the things that happen. Cool. Then I look across the party. What looks do I get from the party right now? That's what I'm... Because I've been concentrating on myself at the moment. And look across at the whole party. Do I get some really... Beloth, I know what Beloth would give me looks-wise. I'm fully about that one. I'm looking for the rest of the party. Cord, I'll be going. Shaking his head, I'm pretty sure.
So
Well, Gordon just said there's a mess for you to clean up. And
I
I
don't-
walked out back and continued practicing counter.
Yep, that's fair. Fair call. So as I said, I'm just there. I thought I'll help fix up the place, and then I might, if I got a chance, have a talk to Bellath. Basically, hey, what's the deal here? I didn't get the full kind of instruction set here. Might require some knowledge that I don't have right now to help me get through this situation I got myself in as usual. You know what I'm like. I put myself into it first without thinking what I'm doing.
Maybe Ballas not talking to you anymore.
Bellath, I'm just going. Oh. Okay, so I'll try to. No, he's alright. He's probably on mute. So
He is on mute at the moment.
So when he gets back, he's probably just doing some truck stuff. So cool. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Nexa. This is Susan, Sarah.
Yeah, they stick their hands out. Susan Stout and Sarah Stout.
I may not have told you I have other relatives, wives, and I do it in a confused, kind of awkward way. Yes, the Stouts are well known around these parts, and I'm doing it in the most awkward kind of way possible. Okay, cool. Susan, Sarah, you wouldn't be able to make up any sort of... Maybe we need to have a sit down. We've got a fireplace or anything in this place, or not?
Yeah, there is a fireplace.
Look, I'm just trying to sit down and just relax a bit, kind of thing, because while we're waiting for the carpentry to fix all the other stuff, so, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're doing. So, and I'm still going, thinking to myself how long this is going to last for, and why I should be worried. Rah.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm worried about this right now. Go, and
They always change these things around on me.
So did Madam Hindmarsh give any particular indication as to how long she expected the trip to Corvosa to take?
For you to basically set yourself up as people in having a base of operations here.
Right, okay. So unfortunately we've got to hang around for at least a week or so, a minimum. Probably more like a few months.
Though if you do activate a summoning circle, you can definitely go between the two.
True, yes.
I suggest somebody else does it next time. I've done one. I haven't done a good job so far, so I just put it out there.
Can I ask what happened?
Well, you know, I was at my mother's house in Magnamar, and let's say
I know you're talking about that.
Oh, is it? So what are you talking about, David?
So from when I said I was going, I have to go do something. I haven't heard anything.
Oh, okay.
He already knows that Pinwinkle stuffed up your rune circle in Magnamar, your mother's house.
Yeah.
He's talking about what have you been doing since he left.
So you see Pinwinkle walk in the front door with 2 female halflings, and I introduce them as Sarah and Susan, and I give you a wink, because you know exactly what I got up to, and I come to you and ask questions. So, what's the
Don't forget the couple of entranced carpenters.
And a couple of cans carpenters I picked up on the way to help fix up the house, and I would I'm looking at Bellas. This is not my area of expertise right now. I'm learning on the fly. Any sort of
kept them?
Well, I suggested they wanted to stay with me, and I didn't know what to do. And look, okay, I'm not experienced in this situation, so I would like some. And I just look at you going, fucking help me in some way with a look on the face, okay? So it was.
You're on your own, buddy. Sucked in. Have fun. There's worse problems to have.
Cool. Any sort of advice, maybe, that I might need to
fun.
have fun?
It would always be
Still wants to-
Set boundaries.
Set
Ask
boundaries.
their consent. I don't know. I'd like to think that they asked your consent. Unlikely, but
Okay.
Did they want a cup of tea or a milkshake?
yeah.
Hi. Would you like a cup of tea? I asked both of them.
Look at you. Sure, you're making it for us now.
Hey, let's. Do you mind if we both go outside? And I said, Squirt, can you stay next to Bella at the moment for a little bit? And I'll go outside, and I'm going. Okay.
Stay with me, Square.
I thought the deal was that we may had some. Let's put it with quotation marks. Fun times, and
It's not fun for you?
oh no, it's been experience that I'll never forget.
Well, if you're promised fun times, it's not finished yet.
Oh, by the way, Pintwinkle, Bella sticks his head in. By the way, just so you know, succubuses can be really scary and violent. Also, don't make them too angry.
Oh. So, I suppose the question is that where do we go forward from here? I ask him in a intruding kind of way.
Well, they said we thought we'd move in.
Okay. Move in, hey? Okay.
We weren't asking.
I was going away.
Oh. You sure we can't come to an arrangement where...
That is an arrangement.
Okay.
Are you rejecting us?
Oh, no. I feel that you will bring some benefit to our future situation in the city.
Of course, much benefit.
Much benefit. Can I ask,
You can always ask. You can always say no. We won't say no very often, but we can say no.
Yes. In this city, succubi is that a common thing that happens around here? Like there's
Not
a lot of
particularly.
you? There's only a few of you guys around the place?
What's the difference between guys and girls?
Oh, sorry. There's only a few of your succubi as a general term, sorry. That'd be rude.
Oh, we visit fairly often.
Yeah, okay. But do you often stay for a period of time, or you just visit?
No, apparently you paid a lot for us.
Oh! You hear the word fuck in my head at the same.
Oh, no, that's an interesting thing to think, they say.
And I was sitting there going, yes.
We can go do that now if you like.
Look, I might need a bit of rest.
Oh, that's okay. We can fix that too.
Yeah, they can rejuvenate.
I'm looking around this house and I'm going, I feel that I'm not going to have much privacy at all in this little place because it's a very small house, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't need privacy, they say.
No, I just feel that, well,
Education's good for all.
really? Okay. Yes. But would we need to improve on this place to make it more enjoyable for... I don't know where to go with this right now. What's going?
Big glass windows.
Big glass windows. Really? We wanted to set this up as a kind of a...
And charge people for viewing.
Well, I might sound selfish here, I do apologise, but is that a common thing in the city? Well, I'm from...
Not common enough.
Oh.
Needs more of it.
Oh! Okay. Because people are trying to not upset them at the same time, but also throwing a way where we can have a common medium with the
Well,
situation.
you realise they are sex demons.
I'm fully aware of this, and I didn't expect it a permanent thing. I should have realised when you said 1,000 coins. I didn't realise they were 1,000 gold coins at the time.
You paid
Bella
$1,000
walked in.
for a hooker?
Well, 2.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he actually paid 500,000 coins for a hooker.
I did pay $500,000 because the chalice had coins in it, and I didn't realise what the coins were when I gave it to him.
And I remembered the actual number, so he paid more than a king's ransom in coins for his succubi.
Okay.
Wow.
And...
Nice for the party to know this sort of information.
So, guys, you know how I often make
this.
this...
Every single copper.
So, I'm going to... I think we need to... You guys need to sit down. I need to explain this to you right now. So, I explained what I thought was going to be a small payment. I realised I made a mistake. Now I feel that I am now...
There's a shock.
Yes. So, you know how... You know I said I wouldn't make any more mistakes, and...
Well, that was your first one, or the first one at that moment.
Yes. I think I've made a colossus one right now, but... Look, I'm going to talk about it in the morning. Where's the closest room? And walk off. And
What the closest?
because I'm thinking, well, I just go. I'm just don't know what else to do right now. So, and I'm going. I don't know. I just because I think it's all open places.
Anything that you are saying.
Yeah, you see Pimoko go
Bella
into a
looks
corner.
to the party, smiles, and just shrugs.
I just go, okay. What? Yeah, I still feel like...
Oh, hang on. Bella pokes his head in after Pimlico. By the way, I just remembered. She was the one Dad got me when I was young. Oh.
She gives one of them gives Bella a wink, saying, "I see you've gone a bit bigger."
Yeah, just a tad.
Okay.
So good.
See
That
you
was
again.
embarrassing.
Pimlico, have fun.
Yeah, I just don't... Because I thought the house would at least have separate rooms right now, which might make it easier right now, but no, it doesn't look like it. I don't want to have an open orgy in front of the party.
Easy when you pay for it.
Well, I would expect there's probably at least a 2 rooms, or at least a divider in the room, because wasn't this Yola's shop as well as her home?
It was. So I'd say there is a back area.
Good. I'm just going straight at the back area. I said, look,
Jesus Christ.
and I'm just going at the back area going, I want to keep away from the party. I don't want the party to get... I thought, okay. And I'd say, Squirt, can you just hang out with Bella for a little bit?
She's actually snorting.
I don't know what else to do right now. This is like... I feel like I'm going... Yeah.
Just take them in the back area.
Yeah, all you hear is like there's this big petition between us and you're just hearing a... Oh, for fuck's sake.
And a lot of, oh god, oh god.
I think someone is trying to get in. I'll open the door.
So, Kangasero gets a
What
knife
the hell is happening here?
Kangasero quickly shuts the door after seeing what happens. Kangasero won't be able to forget that one.
I just look at the others and say, I think Pico is reproducing.
I try to get some sleep, which I know it's not going to be possible right now. I feel that no matter what I do, it will not work. Because I feel I'm in a situation where, I don't know yet. And it's like... And I expected Bella to maybe give me some advice, but it looks like it's not going to happen right now. I think he's waiting till the morning just to...
Oh, you got all the advice you need.
Yes. So, I feel that I'm just going to leave Pinwick in the corner and let you guys decide what you're going to do after this now. So... I just don't know where to go.
Whatever you're into, man. Whatever you're into.
So you introduce them as your wives or your sisters?
Well, I'll explain the official story so that
Sister wife.
They introduce themselves as his wives.
Yep, my wives, and I do explain the official story so people can just say,
Well, Cordar gives you about 10 minutes and says, go and get your own place with your family.
cool.
Go on
Okay, I'll go find my sister.
and take your slave or whatever it is with you.
Okay.
Which one?
I'll try to sort this out, and I'll go find my sister somehow. And I go, hey sis, I got myself in some trouble here.
So you head for the palace.
Yes, I will be. Yeah.
Okay, so while Pinwinkle's heading for the palace.
Bella looks to very surprised party. So where to from here then?
What was that, Chloe?
Bella is asking where to from now.
We're just kind of hanging out, aren't we?
Well, I believe the idea is that we're basically setting ourselves a bit of a base of operations, which is why Pinwinkle, if he's going to be gathering together a significantly large group of people that are connected with him directly, he'll need his own house or rooms. But yes, we should see if we can set this place up with the ritual circle to allow travel between here and Magnamar.
Well, you need to find the runes in the floor that you had, that the characters had as their link to the Pathfinders originally.
Yeah, but I thought we were carrying those runes, weren't we?
No, you had something that allowed you to activate the runes.
Oh, okay, right.
So the runes were in stone of the ancient Thessalonia.
Oh, okay. So it just so happened that the stones for Magdamar's, for Pinwinkle's Magdamar were in the bottom of his mum's cellar, were they?
Yeah, that was where he joined the Pathfinder Society. He was in the cellar one day and then appeared in Absalom the next.
Of course he did.
Right.
Which is basically how you all appeared in Absalom.
Yeah. So then in that case, it would be speaking to Nexar and Balath to see if they can work out where their entry point may be that would allow us to reconnect those runes back to Magnamar.
Balath knows his is in the dungeon of his father's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we can just go back to my place. Use those rooms.
And what about Nexar?
They were in the basement of her mother's house.
Which has since been sold.
So we could just go and steal the house.
So presumably the house that his sister's in now is not the family home.
Not the old family home, no.
Yeah, that got sold.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I could be quite useful now. I'm not there.
I mean, we can just go and take that house.
I would think that he's likely to be, well, if we can obtain Nexar's old home, then it is more likely to be a more suitable location for coming and going as necessary. Because I suspect that you'd just as soon a place that you don't need to go through your family's home if you had the opportunity?
I mean, look, I don't mind. I dare say they might. I don't think you'll enjoy it, especially where it is.
Well, then I suggest then that in the morning we see if we can find out who currently owns, possibly go via Nexus Sisters place again and find out what the situation under which it was sold, whether the new owners may be likely or willing to sell it off again.
Yeah.
And or at least find out whether or not the rooms are still there. Because hey, it'd be pointless to go through all the effort of buying the house and then finding out that actually, no, the cellar had been flooded and concreted in many years ago.
Yeah, figure out.
Sorry, Mario, the princess is in another castle.
Yes.
But in the meantime, Cordar will aim to just explore Zalara's home, or Nexo's home now, but Zalara's home previously, and just confirm what facilities he has, and then look to bed down for the night.
So it has 2 main rooms, the front shop area and a back bedroom sort of area. That's that the bed is completely toasted now.
And it's not multi-leveled.
There's no upper area though. They do have a attic.
Yep.
And you do manage to find a trapdoor into a small cellar below.
Okay. I mean, like I said, that was part of what Cordar was doing for the afternoon when he was cleaning. So, in the small cellar below, presumably it doesn't have a random set of ancient runes.
It does not.
Who was her name? Was it Zella?
Zalara.
Okay.
So she gave Nexar a set of the tarot cards and said that she could summon or like question her through the tarot cards if she needed.
Yep.
Can we do that?
Okay.
Like somewhere like Nexus kind of hesitant about the whole thing, but trust Zella enough that she'd be comfortable with it.
Okay, so you lay the cards out, and as you lay the cards out, you can see Zalara sitting across from
Victor, can you mute yourself, please?
Me?
Yes, please.
We thought it was you.
That talking isn't me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
Constant annoying beeping is.
so we had so you lay out the cards, and as you do, you see Zalara sitting across from you, asking, "What is it you seek, child?"
Information about whether what we're hearing from the townsfolk is accurate or whether it's like political spin.
She thinks for a moment and says, "Probably a bit of both." There's always politics involved in Corvosa, and those who actually know normally speak in riddles.
Okay. And I've forgotten Mark's character's name.
Pimwinkle.
Pimwinkle's sister. Am I right to just distrust anything related to her whatsoever?
She also thinks for a moment and says, "Hard to know what to trust or distrust, very much like Pimwinkle. Because not everything is what it appears to be."
And my family home, is it worth returning there?
The runes you seek are no longer there.
Cool. Does she have any other advice for me?
Have you?
She's willing to give up for free?
She asks, "Have you opened your mother's gift?"
No, good point. I have not. Okay. Alright.
A whole bunch of ancient stones.
Alright, guys. And I wrap up the cards carefully and put them away. And then I open my mother's gift.
Okay, you open it up. It seems to be a whole lot of family recipes.
Okay, that's
in
good.
there, and in there a note to you as well saying that your mother knew these were important for your return, so she hid them away from the people who were looking for them.
Okay.
And gives you a location outside of town where you used to play as a child, and she buried it under the tree you used to climb.
Yeah. And does the recipe thing have any special meaning to me beyond recipes?
Basically, these were all the your whole childhood growing up eating these foods.
Okay.
You never had a chance to cook them because you're always running around doing stuff.
But also, they might have been helpful in the sense of they were a legitimate thing that Mother could have left you while still hiding the information about, hey, go to the place outside and find the tree again.
Yeah. Cool. And I know where that is, where she's referring to.
You know exactly where it is because you spent nearly every holiday break for your family out there.
Yeah. Okay. And how far is that from the city?
Basically, you could walk out there in half a day.
Okay.
You'd normally walk out there before dawn, spend a few hours, and then come back.
All right. Well, yeah. Do I think it would be safe to set out to do that now, or do I think it's better to wait till morning?
Always better to do it during the day because Corvosa is known for the things that lurk in the night.
Alright, well that's my plan for tomorrow then.
Speaking of things lurking in the night, so moving over to Pinwinkle.
I'll hang on. Yeah.
So as you're walking through the streets, you see a rather familiar red-cloaked person sitting ahead of you, just waiting, feet dangling off a porch.
Now I'm trying to remember now. I think it was Veronica was the name. I can't remember now. My sister's name, but anyway, it's been a while since I've to talk to her. So
twice in one day, bro. Here you got married.
yeah.
Twice in one day.
Yeah, twice. No, that's twice. Definitely twice in one day. There, yeah.
She winks at the succubi, who wink back at her. Nice to see you guys again, she says.
You know them too?
So does most of the city, she says.
I look at my Susan and Sarah, going, really?
Why not? They said.
Oh, I didn't say anything wrong with it.
You're judgmental on us.
No, I'm not judgmental. Come on, I'm just getting used to this arrangement. Okay, so.
But you married sex demons. What did you expect?
I didn't expect. I thought it was just a good. I didn't.
It's a good time. You're having a good time. We're having a good time.
You're having a good time. I didn't think it was going to be a continuous good time as such. Not that I say there's nothing wrong with a continuous good time.
Well, we can start having a good time now if you like.
No, hey sis, I need somewhere to stay, sis. Do you have a place I can stay?
She's just laughing.
Look, yeah, okay. I'm like, hey, oh, by the way, this is Squirt, because I haven't met it. She hasn't met Squirt yet. I said, this is Squirt. This is my sister Squirt.
Oh yeah, your mum sent a note about him.
Yeah. Squirt, can you go give my sister a hug, please? No, Squirt gave, usual hug thing. Hey,
That's one way. That's one way to get rid of Squirt. I'm sure there'll be a knife in the back on the way we turn.
No. It's family now. She knows.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Look, do you have somewhere I can stay? Like, just till I get used to this whole situation, please. Sis?
So do you want somewhere public, somewhere private, somewhere cheap, somewhere expensive?
Well,
what's your budget like? I hear your money bags today.
Look, I'd like preferably somewhere private, but somewhere where I need to work out what I've got to do here. I'm a bit.
Well, normally when a man and she goes through that whole sex talk.
Hey! I said it's more the introduction to succubi and their wonderful things they can do for you. Okay, so I need to just somewhere to get my mind straight and all that kind of thing. My party kicked me out of the house. Okay, so I need to find somewhere else. Okay.
Well, so would you if you were watching someone try to bring the walls down.
Look, I was trying to.
I could see the roof shaking from the outside.
Okay.
I would like it to be known, by the way, usually it's me getting entangled in the shit. I had nothing to do with this one.
No, I know. I put myself in the same spot. I know I'm fully aware of that. Okay. It's Pinwinkle's stupid side coming down here. Anyway, so look, sis.
No, that's not right.
No.
When you said pinnacle stupid side, that implies there's a non-stupid side.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Well, she's come into some property recently and she's happy to rent it out to you. Reasonable rates.
Where do you stay at the moment? Do you stay in the palace, do you? Or,
Of course.
I suppose there's no chance that happening, is there?
She just looks at you and says, "You're not really palace material.
Oh,
Your wives are, but not really you."
But I heard you got some power around here now.
Of course, and I want to keep it.
Okay.
Don't let just any riffraff in there, she says.
Okay.
Yeah, burn down a couple of pubs.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I'm just having a place that's got some privacy that I can sort things out for a couple of days. Is that okay?
Yeah, I've got the best place for you.
I'm trying to read my sister now.
She just winks at you as she leads you on somewhere.
She's much better at deception than you are perception.
Oh, I know she is. I don't even want to try.
She takes you to a place not too far from where you're staying. Has a eviction sign on the front.
Okay.
She just pulls it off and says, "Here, you can stay here."
Any problems with this place at all that I should know about?
Various owners no longer need it.
No longer coming back, I assume, too?
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. You're not going to tell me the full story, are you?
Wouldn't want you to get into any trouble.
That is definitely going to be the place with the rooms.
Okay. Cool.
Didn't have what I was looking for anyway.
Okay. Well, I don't want to know, do I? No. Okay. Look.
You're learning, she says, slaps you on the back and walks off.
Okay. We need to catch up for breakfast. I need to talk to you more later, but we'll talk in the morning. Is that okay?
Which morning? Sounds like you're going to have your hands full for a while.
Look, Macy needs some sisterly advice. You are the older sister, remember? So, the eldest in the family. So, but I'll...
Don't worry, I've got the same speech prepared. She says as she walks off.
Yes. Yeah, no, sure, yeah. Okay, I'll try to make comfort the night in this current place.
Mm-hmm. It's a two-story townhouse with a basement.
A basement. Cool. Basement got latch for the lock or not?
No.
Okay.
Well, most of the doors have been broken open.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll find the master bedroom. Start there. It's like, yeah. Okay. And I'm trying just...
You walk in, there's still blood all over the sheets.
Fuck me. It's like, okay. Thanks.
Well, it's like one of your... Susan goes, "Sure."
No. Sorry. Wrong choice of term there. Thank you. Look,
the other one goes, "Okay, my turn then."
No. Look, let's clean up this place first, if you're okay with that. And then we can...
They look around. We see no problem.
Well... I'm used to a different sort of thing than... Look, okay, I start trying to get rid of the dirty sheets, put clean sheets on, usual stuff, and it's like, yeah. I'm doing this work while they're just watching me, okay?
Yeah. I'm making lewd comments.
Of course.
And of course, presumably, the Mighty's cleaning as well, so therefore it didn't come a lot dirtier.
Yeah, he's cleaning up downstairs.
I'll let him go downstairs, I don't really care.
Oh, downstairs, okay.
Yeah. I'll let him clean downstairs, so... Okay. I try to clean some up. Try to get some sleep during the night. I know it's not going to be...
I'm sorry, you let the mite do what?
He hasn't learned. There's been at least 2 occasions when he's left the mite to clean.
I got more important things on the mind, David, at the moment.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you didn't pick up exactly what I was saying there.
No, I'm glad I didn't. Okay, gotcha.
It was completely clean, obviously.
No, okay. So I'll try to set up a little bed on the side for mine and sit there. And I said, look, just sleep here tonight. We'll have to work out this arrangement. So yeah.
Okay, so the rest of you have a peaceful night's sleep.
I would be feeling like shit right now.
And you get up before dawn, and the first thing you do is you stop by Nex's mother's old house.
Oh shit.
And you find the front door open and Squirt cleaning the floors.
Well, of course I had to be. I knew it would be.
They're cold now.
Of course it would have to be. Yeah, that's fair enough. So.
If there's one thing I know about Martin, is that he loves a good coinky dink.
Yeah.
What do you mean coincidence? I'm sure it's not coincidence at all.
No, none at all, none.
I'm sure this is all taken directly from the book.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm still asleep, so I assume I'm still asleep upstairs. I have no idea. Right now.
This is adventure as written.
Who would notice any difference?
I'm trying to get some sleep. I don't know what's going to... I'll leave it to the DM.
Okay, so you do manage to get some sleep. You have strange dreams.
Fuck.
So you dream of what Balaf used to send you in a dream.
Oh, no. Oh.
With the instead of the normal pictures in there, it's your new lovely waves.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
that could be worse.
Oh, no, I didn't say anything worse. I just feel that I have a new job as I don't know yet. I've worked out where we're going to go with this shit. So.
Okay, so yes, Squirt invites you into the place he's cleaning.
Okay, Corda, as soon as he sees Squid in there, these bloody mics are everywhere.
I'm helping him, he says.
It's the same night. He just keeps following people around. And you know just how ridiculous this party is. I can tell you exactly who's here and exactly who's going to be upstairs.
Oh, she might wake up
where
and
you
he'd
lived previously, Nectar?
Nope.
Sorry, what was the question?
I said, Corda was asking Nectar, did you tell Pinwinkle where you used to live?
Sure.
Why the hell is he here already?
No idea, but I'm sure we're about to find out.
Okay, so you
Probably pretty pissed about it too.
you're heading upstairs and you find Pimwinkle in your
if
parents'...
nothing else, he's left the mic cleaning in the ground floor.
this is getting worse. I can see myself getting absolutely whacked by this.
And Pimwinkle's in your mother's room, on your mother's bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag him out by his ear.
But what?
He's also butt naked.
Yeah.
You're lucky he's pulled by the ear.
What's going on? What's going? Huh? Hi, Nick. So can I put some clothes on?
No, I pull him all the way downstairs and throw him out the front door and say, "What the fuck are you doing in my mother's bed?"
From out of a window you hear quite loudly having sex.
Victor, can you mute,
There's a lot
please?
of background noise at your end, Victor.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And then it follows up with, we can explain it to you if you like.
Okay.
No, man. I'm back.
I am so pissed at my sister right now because I didn't realise whose this place was. I'm okay. Can I get my clothes and look?
Your shirt lands on you from upstairs.
Pants, please.
Minutes pass.
Can I go get my pants, please, Nexa?
Put your tiny dress on.
But doesn't cover.
I
Okay.
like you, Nectar.
Explain how this happened.
Okay, so I realised that I couldn't stay with you guys for the time being due to certain situations I got myself into by being silly. So I decided to go see my sister, see what she could arrange. I did not realise this is your parents' house. I do apologise right now. Humps up profusely. Did not mean to cause issue. I'm very sorry.
Then at this point, a Kavosan guard rocks up and says, "Is Pinwinkle Stout here?"
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah.
So
In the tiny dress.
here is a letter of ownership of this house. He hands it to you in your name. Congratulations, landowner, sir. And then he walks off.
What the fuck happened?
Nexa just glares at him.
I think I should keep.
Got the background there, Victor.
Sorry.
Doing a lot of background noise.
So I'm going. Look, I didn't ask for this Nexa. And I mutter my
And
sister's.
then there is a note in there.
For my sister, I assume. I'll read the note.
It says, "As you asked for a place to stay, here's one just for you. I'm sure it will be just right. Love, your sister."
Belloc is torn between his love for the comedy of this situation and his respect for Nexa.
I'm torn with. I want to go do not just. I'm really pissed right now about my sister because I know she did this to roll me up a bit.
You know this was on purpose.
I know this was on purpose, 100%, and I took the trust of the sister, which I thought was going to be better than this. Now,
Oh, she gave you a place to stay.
oh no, she just didn't tell me the whole reason behind this place, and
Well, she did say that the previous person had died.
oh no, but I didn't need. I thought she would at least have some moral of respect in her body, which I know she doesn't have any now, fully. So I feel that.
She's kept it in the family.
Does it have my name on the place,
Yep.
title? Okay.
So Nexa's gonna throw Pinwinkle through the door and say, "Enjoy your sex den," and go off to that garden that she had coordinates to.
But next, and I realise that I need to give her some space because
So out of the top window, you're hearing, "Thank you."
Oh, you're not getting any space. We need what's underneath this house.
It's not there anymore.
and
Like
I
I would have relayed that to you guys, that I've heard that from the tarot cards.
would,
Oh.
I would also say my sister said she couldn't find out what she was looking for here, and what would she be looking for here?
Who are you telling that to?
The party from
As the
inside.
party's
Yeah,
walking
Nexa
off.
already legged it.
Okay, certainly Corno went with Nexa.
You're saying that to Squirt, who just pats you on the shoulder saying, "I'm helping."
Thanks, Squirt.
He gives you a hug and then goes back to cleaning.
Okay. While they go off and do their stuff, I'm trying to see if I can work out an arrangement which involves me not in bed with two succubi for the rest of my life right now. So I'm going to see if I can maybe... They have this place as their place of staying while they can do what they want in this place, but I don't want to be directly involved with this kind of... I don't know. I'm trying to think of while people are away, I'm going to think of a way forward based on this situation.
Okay, they're happy to help.
Okay.
On the way outside the city,
Yep.
Corda will speak with Nexa and say, "Well, yes, he's despoiled the place, but on the bright side, I suspect we can get your family home back again if you wish. I'm sure we can convince Pinwinkle to divert back to you."
Like, I'm sure we could. The idea of that little runt rushing away in that room makes me feel sick.
Oh, I can understand that. That's why I was saying that it was actually your choice.
I'm going to sit down with the succubi and try to go through a way forward on this where, one, I don't have to currently do what's going to happen and say, look, and I'll have a chat to him and see if I can work out over a whole day period and see if I can work out an arrangement that's going to make sure I
You
don't
sit down and have a long chat with them.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
get nowhere.
Well, you get plenty of places. Every room's done.
That was what I was planning to do.
Wow.
Yeah?
I know plans happen and plans get broken.
Not the nursery.
Thanks, Andy. Appreciate that.
And the good thing, of course, is Squirt cleans up after you in each room.
Squirt cleans up after every squirt.
Oh, this is. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so yes.
So Jim, I'm worse than it started.
This session must be put on YouTube with
I think
plus.
I'm glad you got the
plus
R-rated
18
version of this man right now. I'm just saying.
Hey, you signed up for that one.
I didn't expect to go this far.
Okay, so yes, you make it to the tree before noon. It only took about an hour to walk when you're used to it taking about 3 to 4 hours, but then you were a lot younger at the time.
Your
And
legs are
smaller.
longer now.
And apparently your mum was a lot more patient than you would be.
So is this on the woods and such?
It's basically a couple of trees outside of town where people would go have a picnic.
Ah, nice.
And it's basically a guardhouse nearby, protecting the area, and families would bring kids outside of town to run during the day. Much safer to run in a field with other kids than to run into along city streets.
And is it still being used as in the same way by families and kids as Nexar remembers it?
It still seems to be used. A lot of kids, quite a few half-orcs running around.
Because obviously that's an indication that, well, yeah, the city's running normally and...
Are they related?
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that most half-orcs are related to you.
Yeah. Daddy was a Rolling Stone.
He gathered no moss.
Yeah. Just children.
And, well, he never kept any.
Yeah.
And you find the tree you're looking for quite easily. It's even got a engraving from your mum on there that wasn't there the last time you were here.
What does the engraving say?
For Nexar, miss you sort of thing from your mum.
Don't let the house get defiled by succubus.
Does the engraving have any special meaning to me?
Well, it means that your mum actually thought of you and set this aside for you. That she actually had the forethought to protect something for you.
Yeah, no, like so you can't have it there, Martin, but I'm assuming it was also the aspect of a seemingly innocuous note that would still mean that, yes, this is the right spot to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I expect there's probably a few other carvings on the tree, a bit like that sort of thing, from other mothers missing kids.
There are lots of those around.
So,
Do I have an inkling where to begin looking?
You'd think right at the base of the tree.
She said it was
where
buried
it
at
was
the top of the
carved.
tree, didn't she?
Yeah.
Would it be really conspicuous to do that now?
Not particularly, because you do see people burying different foods for later.
Okay.
Because you don't leave, because they would take pots of food and bury them and come back a week or so later and have a celebration.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Bella,
Digging with my orc claws.
but just before she starts, or he starts, isn't it, for next episode?
Very confusing what gender I am.
I'm so confused.
Cordo will ask Bella, saying,
I'm not confused right now.
what about if you go over there and put on a bit of a light show for the kids? I.e., just to ensure that there's less eyes looking over in this direction.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
Baleth hears his raven in his head going, I can help with the less eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, what eyes do the kids have to view the show with?
You do notice that probably about 4 or 5 of the kids are missing an eye.
Oh, poor kids.
And you thought I was bad. Seriously, guys. Seriously, I don't know. Anyway.
I didn't do shit.
And it's always the left eye.
You just jizzed all over my mother's house.
Okay,
I
fair enough, Annie.
didn't-
Okay, I cop that fair and square. Wasn't planned, okay?
Well, no, but even after you found out that it was her house, you then spent the day doing it everywhere instead of just on her bed.
You do not
Yeah,
know that
which
yet.
I'll find out when I get home.
Oh yes, I know you'll find out. You don't know that right yet, okay? Just saying. Just put it out there.
Yeah, I know, not yet. You better get the bleach out, son.
I don't think there's bleach in Pathfinder. but
There's
anyway.
not enough bleach on this entire realm to sort out what just happened.
After I realise we're getting nowhere, I'm going back to
I know
Deb.
you're getting plenty of places.
No. After I realise that I need to go see Bella's dad, I'm going back to see Bella's dad, okay? And see if I can work out a way. I said, thank
Think
you.
I'll let you in.
Yeah, I'll be going back. I say, look,
You knock at the door and a strange
Right at the gate.
at the gate, a strange feline creature looks at you through the gate and says, "Are you expected?"
I
No, but my wife's expecting.
Wives.
Wives, yeah.
I have a
Well, they
arrangement
would-
with the master. I'm going to say, I'd like to have a discussion with him about that. I explain my name. I'm happy to wait till he gives me the okay to come in.
And we'll take a message, he says, and just disappears before you can tell which way he went.
Yep.
And you find yourself standing there for quite a while. Okay, back to the others.
Okay.
So yes, you do notice that there's about 4 or 5 kids missing their left eye, and there are a few guardsmen out with crossbows looking to the sky.
Interesting.
Alright.
Apparently, that you can hear from the guards that there's a bounty out for this eye-stealing raven,
Alright. Yeah, we've got.
Okay.
and they're hoping it'll make an appearance while all these kids are here, so they can take it down.
Using the kids as bait.
Yeah.
Well, how can it resist such a big, tasty morsel of young kids to go for? Well,
True.
unfortunately, no raven shows up.
But some
Oh, I was
pedophile
on
with
mute.
pretty
Yeah,
lights
he's already
shows up.
taken all of their eyes.
Perhaps you could go tell a tale about a raven. A ghost story for the kids. Listen to your parents or the
Quote the
raven.
raven, nevermore.
So you go up and give them a horror story about a raven?
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting the entirety of Edgar Allan Poe's
Yeah.
literary
Instead of nevermore,
masterpiece.
evermore.
Quote the raven, "He's coming for you, run!"
And you see the guard shooting into the air in the direction you're pointing.
Right.
Oh,
All the while I'm digging.
Okay.
He definitely wasn't pointing at the kids that time, was he?
I could just help next little bit.
So
Well,
does
then-
Kangasero turn into a raven to help with the story?
I can't yet, actually. I can't watch episode board.
You're lucky.
Cordar will just stand nearby, watching around to see whether or not people pay much attention to two adults digging in the dirt underneath the tree.
Well, you can see that there's about 6 to 8 adults at various trees digging holes.
Okay.
So it's not unusual at all.
Yep, they climb it.
Though
Which
someone,
is weird in its own right.
though you do hear
But hey,
a bunch of
call me
kids
if you're a
screaming.
promotion thing.
You just see a bunch of kids screaming at the horror story they're hearing, but wanting to hear more.
Cordar's
Bellat
looking
will
over.
use his perform skill.
Give me a perform.
Can somebody roll a d20 for me?
Your turn, Jeremy. Your turn, Jeremy.
Okay. 18.
You do this
Not good
amazing.
news.
You do an amazing performance because I believe you'd have probably +3 or +6.
Try +8.
+8. You do an absolutely amazing performance. You scare the kids like crazy, and then they all go running around screaming by the time you finish.
And Cornar's looked across, only having able to only half pick up the tail, thinking, I thought he was just going to do some prestidigitation.
Well, you thought wrong.
And during this time, Nexus dug up the 8 different rune stones.
Jeremy, this way, hundreds of kids will have nightmares for the rest of their life.
Indeed.
One of these kids' names is actually Edgar Allan Poe.
It explains a lot.
Nexar would like discreetly pocket the stones.
Yep, you have no problem putting them into bags while you're there.
Yeah.
Considering no one's looking in your direction because all the kids are screaming and running around like crazy.
I feel like I might be a bad influence on every party I play with.
No, I did on Saw myself tonight, just so we'll put it out there, okay?
Yeah, I don't know that any one person's influence on this party is the problem.
No, I think it's multiple influences. And some of
Oh yeah, because you're the fucking moral paragon.
That's okay. I don't know that any one person's influence is... We can't blame it all on one person, as much as everyone else wants to.
While the rest of the party's distracted, Nexar carves something into the tree in like remembrance for a mother.
Yep. And back at the mansion, the cat shows up.
Wait, what are you doing? I heard it this way. Don't touch it.
Lol.
So,
You just so happened to
what's
do
that?
all the
Don't cut the
fucking
tree.
eco warrior.
I said while the party was distracted.
Okay.
So are you watching the
Yeah,
screaming
it's
kids
free.
or the person digging a hole that that had put some stones away?
Basically, well, I suspect that, yes, after Nexa and Kangaseo had dug up the stone, as we started to move off, Nexa spent a bit more time at the tree, and Corda was happy to be encouraging Kangaseo that it was time to head back over towards Balath, now that his distraction duties are complete.
Yeah, because Nexar definitely wouldn't want the party knowing that they had any sort of sentimental bones in their body.
Yeah, that is true.
What do you mean I was supposed to be distracting the kids? I was just having fun.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, so you guys head back to the city,
Yeah.
and while you're heading back, Pinwinkle at the gate has the cat show up again, and cat creature come up and say, "The master will see you in a week."
A week?
A week.
God damn it, I'm weak of this shithole.
Can you express I...
10 a.m. be there or wait a month.
He might be completely dehydrated by then. All his
And
body
then it goes
liquids
away.
sucked up.
I go, oh, I don't know if I can wait a week, I say to myself. And then I probably get from both the succubi saying, well, make sure you wait at last a week. So
He bought a pair of succubi.
I didn't realise I'd
Sure
gone
you
for
did.
Accidentally. On purpose.
Accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally.
I thought it was just a time experience. Looks like it's
absolutely.
It is a time experience.
Accidentally.
And I
A limited time experience?
go back
For a
to
week?
the front of the
Not
house.
so limited.
I'm just going to stay at the front of the house. I'm not going to go inside the house at all. Stay in the front of the house. Just sit. If there's a bench in the front, I'm
Yep.
just going to sit there, wait for everyone to get back.
As you get back, you have across the front of the building, as a new sign has been put up saying Pinwinkle's place.
back. We need
Well,
to...
and this welcome home sign underneath it.
In white dripping lettering.
Wow, Annie.
Wow.
Wow, Annie. You couldn't make it any worse for me.
Oh, no,
it
she
depends.
Oh, she could, yeah.
How bad is the spelling?
Oh no, it was actually done by your sister.
Oh, Jeremy.
So therefore, it's not done by Splat. So-
And I was sitting there going,
I feel like Splat might be a relative at this stage. Half orc, dad was a hoe.
I'm just sitting there going, I just sit there hands and...
Can I just say, I love this party.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just going to sit on the bench.
And as you come in and sit down on the bench, then the others rock up.
Well, but again, on the way back into town, I'm assuming that Nexa hasn't tried to hide the fact that the rune stones are available, were found.
No, I would have
No.
definitely kept it not. I would have hidden the stones, but I would have told the party.
We'd gone.
Yeah.
That's what you found. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from what we know about the stones, and this, obviously I don't know whether Cordar knows enough about them or not, but how big a space do they need to be set up in?
Well, they
Is
normally...
the space, the small cellar of Zalara's house big enough, or do they effectively need the larger space to be at the bottom of Pinwinkle's place?
You would think they'd need the space they were attuned to?
Right. So then, in that case, so if we understand that, then again, Cordar will suggest that, well, perhaps this is an indication that we do encourage Pinwinkle to cleanse your family home and return it to you.
You can see that Squirt has gone to great lengths to try to cleanse all the rooms for you.
Well, like I said, this is discussion on the way, knowing what might be required for the cleanse.
The death of Squirt?
Well,
No, I think Pinwinkle's first right now.
Pinwinkle.
Pinwinkle first, I think, David, on that one. I don't think Squirt's anywhere close to that right now.
Yeah, Squirt's fine. Squirt's chill.
It's just killed. Squirt's just
I
Squirt.
would certainly. Jeremy would be leaning towards Pinwinkle and Squirt left in the house while Pinwinkle does his normal job with the house, i.e. burns it to the ground. Then we can rebuild.
True.
No, I'm sitting on the bench while the people come back.
Yep.
I'm putting my hands on my head going, what have I got myself into? Just going...
Well, you're getting a foot rub and a back rub.
Yeah, I know. And Squirt's going,
But you're happily leaving the sign up at the front of the house, are you?
Yep.
It's too high for me to get with it, right?
Come on, Pinwinkle. Could be worse. You could be chased by vampires for your whole life.
Don't, because these things could turn into vampires. They could do that.
So
I'm just
would
saying...
Nexa be interested in getting the house back?
I'll let Nexa answer that one.
Just be back in a sec.
Yeah, but I feel like they'd be real, prideful about the whole situation as well. Nexa would want it back, but Nexa's, not happy about it.
No, that's right. But it's the sort of thing that I'm sure that we can convince Pinwinkle to sell the house at a fair price.
Yeah, Nexa would definitely have to...
Because obviously you wouldn't want charity.
No.
It should be at least a silver. After cleansing.
Okay, this is what Pinwinkle will do. With the help of his new wives, he will get a cleaning crew. Squirt will sit outside and just sit on the bench while we'll not get involved with the cleaning. I'll ask him nicely you can have a break now. And then I'll get that place cleaned to a level that Nexa would be happy with. Then I'll sell the title deed over for 1 copper or something like that equivalent. And then I'm going.
He's already thought about it all.
And because he realised that he extremely fucked up inside of Nexa's eyes, and he wants to.
And you hear verbally coming from your wives. You did it in every room too.
Look, no, I know. So I go through with the help of them.
And you weren't only going up.
There was sideways and there was down, and then went into a fully more explicits.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll try to.
We haven't even finished chapter 1 yet. Came out from the wives.
Yes, but yes. Okay. I just want to do the best proper thing with the house from my Pinwinkle's point of view, not the Succubus point of view. That I want to make sure it's at least tidying, and I do not mention what has been happening since they've been away at any stage, unless the succubi's bring it up, I expect Nex to punch me in the face a couple of times. So, but I would like and say, I apologise for what I've done. I feel I've just respected you. He's the title of the house, kind of thing. So, and try to hand it over, kind of thing. So
You feel what? You feel what?
and I would also, when use help the succubi, get carpenters to take the signs down from the front of the house. Okay, so or see if they can change.
Is the sign down or not when next I get
The
the
sign's up.
I haven't got it done yet.
And halfling in a red cloak starts walking up the street.
I am so pissed with her right now, and she's noticing how pissed I am with her right now.
And she doesn't care in the slightest. She's amused.
Sis, come here.
Nexarg like grabs the sign off the top and is like just holding it for now.
Now, you were going to inform me this is my friend Nex's parents' house, wasn't you? Weren't you at one stage or other?
I had no idea whose house it was, she said. But as long as you retain it, I can make sure the crown leaves it to you.
I'd like to give it to my friend who actually his parents owned it originally.
Oh, so they want the dead as well?
What debt?
The dead that had the house repossessed.
How much is owed?
Oh, a couple of thousand. I'm sure she can pay it. You have money.
Yeah, if someone else hadn't spent it all on whores.
So I had the sign put up to to let you know that it was your place.
Mm-hmm.
So while it's a Pinwinkle place, no debt.
Do we really need the signs up for that, but?
Well, it's part of the deed. Did you read the deed, didn't you?
I go open the thing again and go.
Well, with lots of pages done in Chilaxian small talk.
I don't know Chilaxian.
I know.
Bella.
Right. Nexarg throws the sign at him and storms off.
Whack! Okay.
So they basically signed it to Pinwinkle, and basically the debt is waived while it's still in Pinwinkle's family.
I feel awfully screwed right now. And I go, did you do this on purpose?
Well, you said you wanted a place to stay.
Look, no, you knew what you
to stay. You
Look,
have a place for a family, she says.
You did this on purpose, and you know how this is causing issues. I said,
I'm sure you can work it out. You're smart. Go detect, she says.
I never liked you. And I walk away. Yeah.
See, I'm helping.
Yeah, very well. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. You always liked you.
And then she shakes Bella's hand and says, I'm sure he'll come around one of these days.
Oh, I dare say he's come around quite a bit recently.
From what I hear in every room.
I'm just sitting on the bench. I have no idea what to do right now. I've run out of ideas, and my poor Pinwinkle's head is going, I can't hand it over. I can't do this. I can't do that.
Oh, you can't hand it over. You just hand over the debt.
I know. And I don't want to do that because that's not right. So, and I'm going. I have two problems. I need to get rid of the succubi, and I have to wait a week for that one, possibly.
Be quick, why don't we just live in the woods, man? You just leave these problems behind.
I'm tempted to walk out in the woods and just go see what happens, but no, I know that's not a good thing to do.
Let's go live with Gunga for a week.
Nexar's at his sister's house and she's hopefully talking him down.
Yeah.
So the so is Pinwinkle trying to explain the situation to other members of the party?
He's trying to.
I tried to get. I think Bella explained the whole contract to me when he read it, probably, because I can't read Chilaxian, and I'm going, oh fuck. And I said, well, what can I want to give it to Nex, but I know if I give it to Nex, the debt's going to come back, but I can't remove that sign there, and she's going to get upset with me with the sign. I don't know what to do to get the house back to her. And I have new friends.
Well, Cordar suggests that the so you're unable to give up ownership of the house. Is that what you're saying?
If I give up ownership of the house, whoever takes ownership of the house gets the debt that was written on the house, which is over, I say.
So obviously, an option would be for you to pay off that debt before you give up ownership.
Yes. How do we do that? I have 30 gold to my name.
What's this we?
Oh, I have
Another
30...
option is...
Wow. Wow.
Another option is, so you have to maintain ownership of the house. That does not mean you need to reside in the house.
Yeah, just stop fucking it, you dirty bastard.
You could leave the place and allow someone else to live in the house while you still own it.
Landlord.
Okay.
I feel like Pimlico's not going into real estate anytime soon.
No, Pimlico only wants 1 copper for 1 year. So, Pimlico sees sense in court asking. I said, yep, understand. Now, did you want me to stay at the other house? Or,
Well, that's Nexar's house.
well, that means I can't stay there either. So, therefore,
Well,
I'm
she
back
may
in my
say-
original
she
situation.
may
I have
say
no
you live
house.
there.
I have no house. I have to wait a week before I can see Bella's father to somehow work out this arrangement that I need to sort out.
That means that I will get to take another bath for a week.
Presumably, Belath may be able to see his father at a shorter time frame,
Yes, Bella. I really appreciate you for you to do that right now, Bella.
and he may be able to take along his... What was the word he used when we first... Lackey.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you a little bit sulky? Someone doesn't have contacts in the city, someone isn't the center of attention. Oh, very sad boy.
Look,
Now, Cordag's not entirely certain what you're talking about, because he assumed when you said lackey, you were talking about Bidwinkle. He didn't put himself in that lackey basis.
Why do I get the feeling that we all play the same character over and over again?
yeah, I feel that feeling in some way. But I explained to Bella what I did to try to see his father. I explained that I feel I need your father's help, because I believe your father's the only one who could resolve this, I believe.
What makes you think he'll see me? The only reason we got to see him is because he summoned me. I didn't even want to see him.
Would your mother want to see us? Maybe then we can see your father?
No, let's disrespect someone else's mother.
Oh, wow. and Pigmy was just going, I don't know.
Mother's not here. Anyway, what do you want?
Look, and I say, no offence to you two lovely ladies, but I thought this was an arrangement of 2 or 3 hours, not a long time, lifetime thing. I didn't realise I paid for life, okay?
Well, only your life, they said.
Sorry, you married these young ladies for a matter of hours?
I thought the arrangement was, and I must have misplaced my value that what I gave to your father, Bella. I thought
They basically said he never read the contracts. He never reads the contracts.
So, first of all, all right. What are we going to say first? So, first of all,
There's so many places to start. It becomes hard to work out which one to do.
I don't know where to start or where to begin. So first of all, what you're telling me is that you have 2 succubus for wives for the rest of your life, and you're unhappy about that.
well, I want to also have a career.
Succubus?
At the moment,
Hey,
I am finding I am not having a career. I'm having let's say,
A good time, they say.
yes, as I say, a good time constantly, over and over again. While I appreciate appreciate the love involved with that situation, I also want to continue my life as a Pathfinder. I cannot do that being in this current role, and I feel that I'm stuck in a situation that I did not expect. Yes, I was stupid.
Here's advice for you.
Yes?
Grow some testicles and tell your wives what to do. Now, anyway, getting to the next point.
Yep.
Cordar. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Damn it. Fucking. Winkle, next time I'm. Jeremy, what were we before?
Apparently, Pinwinkle has thrown you so much, Bella has forgotten his speech.
As I said, there were so many places to try and start. It was difficult to work out which was even the base whether it's like an importance or.
And just so you know, Pinwinkle,
Yes, Bella?
I'd gladly swap. You made a deal that my father wouldn't even give me. Now, your life can continue. They can be your wives and not be with you. They can be your wives and be your bodyguards. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You called them, you called Dimitri, for fuck's sake. You called young women, they're all of us combined.
Well, they say, Cordar made the comment when you mentioned you turned them succubi. They said these are not halflings. Because obviously Cordar had no reason to think otherwise. So.
They're older than all of us combined. They're succubus and...
So you're saying you're married to demons?
Yeah.
And this is Jeremy specifically using the wrong term because Cordar doesn't pay enough attention to it.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, they're devils. They're two different things. One...
No, he is actually correct. They are demons.
Oh, they're demons, are they?
They are demons.
Okay.
Cool.
So what the hell are they doing? What are they doing in Corvosa then?
Oh, well, everyone's got to owe somebody a favour, I guess.
So Pinwinkle, you're marrying demons now?
And the two wives go, you're correct.
And you brought demons into the home.
I bring a devil into this place all the time.
Yes. Primly was going, well, wives, succubis, whatever we want to go with.
I had 4 things to say and I forgot the other 2. I'm so angry.
That's okay. I'm sitting there going, so, I would like you to live your own lives and I would like to live my own now. What's the possibility of that happening right now?
They look at you and go, slim to none.
There's a chance then.
There's always a chance.
Cool. You have to bargain with them. Give them something that they want that isn't your... And... work with them. They are your wives now. You have to find a compromise.
Okay.
Yes, you can't order them around like slaves.
I give them a...
How about you cooking?
That's the most false laugh you've heard Pinwinkle say by then as well, by the way. Okay. So
slavery and now demon marriage.
That sounds like a fantastic way to start a week.
This is my problem I've got.
You are currently living Bella's dream.
So, this is my problem. I've died.
So,
I've got a promise to a god
Dimitri on one
who has,
shoulder and Bella
control of
the
my
other.
soul right now. I can't give my soul to these demons because my soul has been taken by a god. I said, I've got another slave I've got to look after at the same time. Then I've got 2 fucking succubi slaves, and I don't know where I can work this out in some way. It's not... I don't think... A normal...
You get the succubus to train the slave.
Jesus.
You might want to specify what they train him in, though.
Oh, yes, I know what you're saying right now. What's on now? This is the next session thinking about things situation. Yes. So I got to reach with succubis when I've got... And I'm... fuck. Okay.
Well, getting back to the original point, are you happy to get out of here and let Nexar live in her family home?
Oh, no, she can... That's fine.
Good.
So next is all sorted. There you go, next. Bye.
Are you happy to accept the arrangement, Nexar, that until Pinwinkle is able to afford to pay off the debt, that he's willing to let you live in the home under his name?
Like, look, to be fair, Nexa never really expected to get the house back. She just didn't want it defiled.
Oh, God.
Because, like, when we went there, like, we expected it to be owned by someone else renting it. We were just going to try to access, like, the room.
Yes, I know. Yes.
But then, like,
Yeah.
like, spread his filthy little halfling jizz everywhere. And now I'm in my feels.
Well, hey, you've got your own place now. You don't need this one.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well, except for the fact that we need it for
The basement.
a base for the runes.
And it might be safer not to live in the place that has the runes.
Yeah. No, I'm happy.
Well,
to
only if we have Pinwinkle set the runes. Then it's certainly safe to be elsewhere.
Well, Pinwinkle has been performing a white blood sacrifice in every room.
Yeah, look, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, Nex is happy living in the other place.
In Galari's old place?
Yeah.
Even though one of the rooms has been defiled already.
In Zalaris.
Yeah.
Well,
one's better than all.
It's okay, they only had 10 minutes because Corda kicked him out.
He's certainly not welcome back in again.
Although one's been defiled by the fact that it had
Squirt
cleaning there for the day.
Yeah, well, that's a different kind of defilement.
Not as bad as I think what Nexus. Yeah.
Yeah. Nexa didn't expect to get the house back, but Nexa's glad that we have access to it for the sake of the rooms.
Okay, so you see down when you go down and look in the basement, they have pried up the holes where the stones were obvious, and as the stones weren't regular shaped, you know exactly where each of the stones went.
Okay. Now, do we know enough to be confident to put the stones back in and reactivate?
You do know. You do believe you know enough.
Okay. Like I say, it's just I think we've all worked out that Pinwinkle attempted and failed miserably. So it was more a case of whether or not it was, hey, he wasn't paying attention to that lesson back in Absalom, or whether it was the sort of thing that certain members of the party might be more adept at doing it than others.
I think I rolled a very low number, just from memory. So.
Okay, I'll actually look up their roll because I have it on my.
I remember doing the roll. I can't remember what it was, but that's all. Yeah.
But like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, I've got some ideas on my negation, Martin, but I might talk to you offline about that one. But with my succubi, but we'll work out the arrangement that needs to be done on that one.
Okay, so is Nexa trained in Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion?
Hold up, I left my sheets at work, so I'm using the photo on my laptop. What were the options?
Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion?
Nature.
Then Nexa can make a Nature check to see if she can activate the runes.
Okay. I just looked at my character sheet. Oddly enough, because with the Pathfinder aspirant feat, whatever it is, Corda is actually technically trained in Nature and none of the other three, but he's actually just as good at Arcana and Occultism as he is at Nature.
Which is funny. But you have to be trained in it to use it.
Alright, so that's a roll to 19.
You rolled a 19. Okay, so you spend 8 hours doing the ritual. And
Holding my toes.
what was that? Yeah, before basically doing the ritual takes you 8 hours. And
Yeah, so it actually took you 12 hours because you kept getting interrupted by the noises upstairs.
I wasn't doing anything. I'm outside. I'm not inside the house. Okay. taking things to extreme there, Corda. I'm outside the house, making sure I don't interrupt.
And when you're finished, you see that each rune has a visible link to all the other runes. That forms a full circle around all the runes themselves and a circle inside the runes. And you believe you've actually managed to link the runes together.
Okay. So what were we trying to achieve with the runes again, so that we could go in between places?
So
Okay. Which effectively makes a spot where we can jump straight back to Magnemar. And potentially, technically, Absalom as well. But yeah.
Okay.
Is there a most opportune time of day when the gate should be opened or activated? From a nature perspective?
From a nature perspective, probably either sunrise or sunset or full moon. Each of those have significance.
Is it a full moon? When's the next full moon due?
Considering it's based on our actual calendar, I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, I mean, like, it was more the idea that if a full moon was due in 2 days or 2 nights, then it's potentially worth waiting for that. But if it was going to be significantly longer, then obviously it's probably better to wait for either a sunrise or a sunset. Because I'm assuming that if it took you 8 hours to do that, and that was after we'd gone and collected it from the park, I'm assuming it's after sunset at the moment.
Yep. And it's linked to your wayfinder, so you know that it's actually worked.
Yeah.
So you can now, instead of next time, you can spend an hour to actually just open it and travel to one of the other linked rune gates.
Alright. Well, if it's based on the actual, like, real world full moon, we just had one, like, a couple of days ago. So
So, but by the sound of it, we can probably head back to Magnemar in the morning.
Yeah. Do we want to do that? Do we have all the info we want?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking that at the very least, having activated the rune, we can potentially provide a report back to Madam Hindmarsh on what's going on so far, and also let her know of the unfortunate demise of Solara.
Yeah. Would we do that? Would we all go though? Because I don't trust Pimwinkle's sister, like, as far as I throw her.
Well, I'm certainly not his sister, but whether his wives come through is a different question.
Well, I don't trust him or his wives either.
No, so Pimwinkle's got to make a deal with the succubi of...
And to be fair, next
make
them throw both Pimwinkle and his sister a fair distance.
I suppose guardians of this house with the portal in it, and I would want to make a deal with them to have them as guardians of this thing. They cannot do their own thing, but can they please guard this place from people that shouldn't be in here, including my sister? And I'll let Martin decide what he wants the succubi to do with me by next week. Okay? You happy with that?
Yep, I can work something out.
Good. Okay. Because I feel that they would be handy as a certain Calaxian has told me. Yeah. Use them as a guard of some sort so we don't have unwanted visitors.
You getting a background noise again?
Yeah. So unwanted visitors to this place, including my sister, where we only have the party can come to and from, unless we pre-announce to them any other people. Okay, so I'll let Martin decide my fate by next session, because God, I know I shouldn't have done it, but I just couldn't resist myself. I know.
I just thought it was such an amazing gift you gave the guy.
I didn't realise it was going to be that much, because it just said "go thing with coins in it." I know.
No one looked at them.
No.
And you didn't go bother to count the coins?
What's the coins? We've got a lot of things that says coins in it, so I didn't expect it to be that kind of coins. So next time I will pick a bag which says coins in it, which doesn't as much money next time. But yeah.
Or you could go through and count the number of coins in each different bag.
I won't be doing one of those offers ever again, by the way. So it's like, oh.
How many more wives does he need?
I don't want any more wives. I think Pimwinkle's set for years by now. Right now, I'd have to say.
So how many daughters in sons does he want?
I don't want to go there yet.
Well, I think you're confusing Pathfinder with Pokemon.
Thanks, Stefan.
Got to get them all.
No, I think 2's enough for me at the moment.
Well, you've got three slaves.
Yes, what's the...
Yeah, but only 2 wives.
Yeah. Squirt is quite normal compared to the other two right now, so...
Well, you did pay a fortune for them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, when you start to put the price out, I'm going,
I
oh,
wouldn't
fuck.
say Squirt is quite normal. I would say Squirt is
More
relatively
manageable.
harmless.
It's more manageable, is probably the word I should have used.
Mostly harmless.
Mostly harmless. It's like a dirty room. Okay, I can live with that. Yeah, no, the other stuff, no.
So apparently we'll be leaving it tonight with the
Negotiations.
the portal being built.
Yeah.
Yep. And the intent would be to go back to Magnamar in the morning, provide a report with the intent that, well, we can potentially get back to Corvosa quickly if Madam Hindmarsh wants more details or has other information she wants to know about. But alternatively, we could then be continuing to try and find the shard at the bottom of the pier. The pier, yep. The pillar in the pier, or the pillar in the tree.
Was that what you guys were doing?
Hello, James. We are going back to the Devil's Story room.
Yep. But I need to sort my issue out first before we go back. Or I'll be staying in Corvosa for a while.
Well, I mean, it could well be that we could potentially leave Pinwinkle in Corvosa for the first trip to report back and then find out whether we're coming back immediately or going to stay in Magnamar for a bit. If we are going to stay in Magnamar for a bit, then we can arrange for Pinwinkle to come back the following day type stuff.
So at this stage, Pinwinkle's the only one who can guide you to Magnamar through the... because you haven't linked into the Pathfinders.
I'm the only one who's got that linked one at the moment.
Rune Gate.
So I need to come, that's why I need to sort my...
So you are linked to the network, but Pinwinkle's the only one who can find Magnamar for you.
And I need to sort out the...
okay, because we haven't got a link to... We're actually going into the one in...
his mum's house.
His mum's house, not to something in the
Lodge.
Madam Hindmarsh lodge.
Yes,
right?
you haven't been given access to the lodge yet.
Right, okay.
Is that link stable or did he fuck it up?
You have no idea.
Well, I asked
no
somebody...
time like the present.
I asked somebody to fix it. I don't know how stable it is, okay? I'll be honest about it. I can't give you character.
Maybe next hour I'll stay home to look after a dead mother's jizz palace.
The only problem with that is Nexus is the only one who can guide them back to here.
Great.
Magnamar, Jizz Palace. Magnamar, Jizz Palace. Oh, okay, yeah.
Potentially corrupt Rune Gate or stay behind in Jizz Palace.
Wow.
Wow, this went to good extremes tonight. I'm just putting it out there. It's like I didn't expect to go that far, but anyway.
On the bright side of that concern, presumably if Pinwinkle stuffed up his gate so badly, hopefully it just won't connect. So therefore you won't be able to actually open a gate, and therefore we won't get lost in mid-transit.
Yep. That all sounds great.
Yay. Yay.
I'm sure it's only like a 5% chance that the gate would actually open and then malfunction.
I got a night's rest, didn't I? I got a halfling luck back, have I?
Yeah, you're halfling luck back.
Cool, that's all I need to know, because that might just help a little bit. So, but that's okay. We had an interesting session.
So we'll finish up there for tonight and see what happens next fortnight in the tales of Pinwinkle and his family.
Yes.
And Pinwinkle, the real estate tycoon.
What is Pinwinkle and his harem?
They're all correct.
Yeah. There's many different versions of Pinwinkle at the moment. Yeah. Oh well.
Everybody, I need to get some sleep.
Okay, man.
Very dark.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, Victor. Thank you, everyone.
Next time.
See ya.
Bye for
See
now.
you later. Bye.
Bye.